a Ratatouille.
So many Ratatouilles, yeah. Michael's never seen Ratatouille.
Well, really? Oh, it's a great movie. Patton Oswalt, he's awesome in it.
Yeah.
I know he's in it.
And Janine Garofalo. Welcome to Patillo and Jones's podcast.
Heyo.
Hello, welcome.
It's called Just Jack and the Joneses.
That's true.
Or PB&J, if you will. Because B is broadcast.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that.
Most of them
one.
didn't.
Yeah. There's one sad laugh. Like,
Water. Yeah, she said water, I think.
I said water, but
oh, hey,
Definitely didn't
Jeremy's
say
here.
coconut.
That'll work.
That's fine. There's water.
There's no
She did
water
put
in that
water.
fridge.
It's still
It's in the machine.
PB and
Water
J's.
machine. PB and JJ. Welcome to PB and JJ. I'm your host, Michael. This episode we're sponsored by Simply Safe, Felix Gray, and Empty Face.
It'll be there in post.
All right, there we go.
It'll be there in post.
Let's
Nailed
get-
it.
We're
We're not
pre-recording
live.
this, if you're curious.
Because of extras of life.
Because I'm breaking
Extra
everything.
Zone.
We're recording this on Thursday. Extra Life starts on
You're
Saturday.
Jack.
But
There's
tomorrow,
your name. Jeremy.
Oh, look at Trevor.
Deceit,
Hello.
myself.
my friend Trevor.
Trevor.
Jeremy. That was brutal.
What?
I held it in a
I
bit.
came right into it, too. Yeah.
You burp in her face?
No, I held it in.
We're prepping for Extra Life.
burping in her mouth.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Achievement Hunter Shills Their Shit podcast.
No. That was last week.
All we talk
It's
about
gonna
is
be
our
this week too.
stuff.
Have you looked at the table?
Yeah, what is this bullshit? And that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
it is gonna be this
Yeah,
week.
but it's awesome. So today, we just released the Achievement Hunter Monopoly board.
Hey.
So you can see here. I just
It's the same one
threw it
from
together.
Hardcore Tabletop, except
Yeah,
like
which-
downsized to a normal.
Which you think maybe, hey, they made that board because they did Hardcore Tabletop.
Nope.
Well, we've been making this board for like 4
We
years.
did Hardcore
Yeah.
Tabletop because we made this board.
Yeah, that was kind of how it
The
worked.
board has changed because initially it was a Minecraft board, and then
Yeah.
it was like, well, it can't be just Minecraft anymore, so now it's this.
Yep.
But
it's
if
super cool. We made all the properties ourselves. We made all the
Like Remy Tim's garage.
Yeah, where's
shenanigans
Mogar's
and
Treehouse?
roulette's play card. Mogar's Treehouse is on there.
fucking
There it is.
Michael's
bullshit.
Golden Jet is on there. This was just us like spitballing
We got
in the
all
office.
little pieces too, all little kids. Pieces.
Which won't break like the ones in Hardcore.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jack might still
Those are
break it,
prototypes.
but yeah. So Jack's got a motorcycle. Gavin's a nose. Ryan has his cracked crown. Jeff's is a mustache. I've got a sword, like kind of sword in a stone, and
Jeremy's a
Jeremy's
monster
is
truck.
a monster truck for some reason. I don't
Surprise.
understand.
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be a bald head.
I just said pick an object. A bald head would be great, just
Yeah,
a dome.
Yeah, just a dome head.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Achievement Hunter Moonball.
Finally.
Finally.
That's been in production forever
So
as
you
well.
can scream Moonball and smash a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Jeremy, would you like to show how a moonball works?
Yeah,
Oh.
I would love to. What are we thinking? That wooden wall right there?
Yeah, off the
They're
off the
yelling
wall.
no.
All right.
Why not?
Eric's not here though.
No, he's not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Eric's not here. Who's gonna stop me?
Tyler
Just-
promised
anything.
when I came onto the set today, Tyler Stab came up to me and he said, Eric's not here today, so it'll be a good show.
Nice.
That's literally word for word what was said.
So
Yeah.
launch it.
All
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
Just
without
don't hit
everything.
me.
Remember?
I will look.
Oh!
Clean.
Woo! Perfect. That was a clean moonball.
I like.
Could have been dangerous.
Did y'all see Funhouse's tweet about the moon?
I don't care about them. I don't look at them.
Just saying.
That was harsh.
No, what they say, they're probably nice.
They were
about it.
like testicles everywhere, shriveled in fear.
Oh yeah,
This
dude.
was
Computer
released.
monitors everywhere should shrivel.
Have they
Yeah.
really been around for a good moonballing?
I don't think so.
Funhouse?
Not really.
Yeah.
They're gonna be here this weekend.
Nice.
Why?
And we have a moonball wall, so they can do that.
I think we have. I'll say from I haven't seen it, but from what I hear, we have a couple of moonballs for Extra Life.
Yeah.
We have a few.
Is the word?
Yeah, we also have the paintball wall, which is coming back. But also this year, in conjunction with the paintball wall, we have the slingshot moonball wall.
Ooh.
So we have, I think, 3 slingshots bolted to a table that's going to be used to launch
awesome.
moonballs.
That'll
at
tear up a
someone.
nutsack.
Oh yeah, that'll hurt. That'll
I
sting.
can participate.
That hurt a lot.
Yeah. We also have the steamroller got here today. Jeremy got to drive it.
I drove it. I showed up and broadcast us around a steamroller, like, right where I was driving in, with John Mace there, like, showing them stuff. And I just pulled my car over immediately, pulled over, got out of the car, and was, like, watching them drive it around. And John's like, you could get in it if you want. And I was like, I do want. And he goes, okay. And like handed me the key. He's like, I got inside. He's like, make sure you buckle up. I had to like put the seatbelt on and shit.
Did you feel powerful sitting there?
Yeah, I could have killed Michael at any point.
Oh, yeah.
Really,
Nice.
he kept going in front of the thing to like adjust stuff.
Michael.
I could have just gone over.
Very slowly killed him.
Yeah.
There was a moment, and
I
I
have
think
the power of God.
yeah, you had a gun. I think you missed it today in the office, but it was like we just did Awu or something. It was chaos. It was like 12 people. in the
Awu was
office.
chaotic,
Shit was
yeah.
all over the place, and I was standing near Jeff's desk, and Lindsay. I was looking down at something, and Lindsay's like, "Hey, Michael," and I go, "What?" And I looked up, and she was just talking to Lindblad, and I looked at Lindsay, and I went, "Fuck you."
Different Michael.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. I'm
How
sorry.
dare you?
It's a very popular name.
He walked in and then just threw a moonball at him.
Yeah.
There's
Right in
only
his
one
face.
Lindsay here.
He
though.
walked in. I also said this. I don't think anybody heard me. He walked in the room and went, "Bold move."
Yeah, bold move.
Just him walking into the office. We had, and in general, no joke today, I think we had about 15 to 20 swords in our office.
Oh, yeah.
Very sharp
Brand
swords
new.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
they have now been distributed
Oh, there we
throughout
go.
the company.
Hey, that's me, steamroller.
You're watching this live.
With John Mace, like you're gonna point now everything works.
Yeah.
John Mace whispering, "I'll kill you"
Yeah.
into your ear.
He was just like,
He
dude,
looks
the
like
parking
your
brake.
dad being
He
like,
does.
"Son, I'm proud
He's
of
ready
you."
to hit the like emergency stop button.
I think I called him Papa John while we were doing it.
Papa
No,
John.
no,
Not that one, not that one. Maybe Papa Mace is even better.
Papa Mace.
He's the new less
Call
racist.
him Mace Daddy.
It's gonna be fun,
Papa
man.
John.
I'm excited.
Man, that's a shame because Papa John's is good pizza.
It's pretty good. I
I
love
like
okay.
Papa John's.
It's okay.
For me, best pizza goes Domino's,
I don't know if I
Papa
stinker.
John's,
I mean, obviously we're talking like
Fast food pizza.
Fast
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
Not real pizza.
especially from you East Coast.
So you said what? Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut?
Yep.
Is that what you said?
I'd say,
She doesn't like Pizza Hut.
I mean,
really?
it's okay.
I would say Pizza Hut and Gaddy's are close for me.
I haven't had Gaddy's.
I don't give a
Guys,
shit
it's all
about
right.
Gaddy's.
Gaddy's is good.
The
I would
CC's, man.
Probably say
Oh,
Papa
God,
John's.
CC's.
I go Papa John's, Pizza Hut, Domino's. Probably is the order I'd go.
Wow.
CC's pizza was only good
know.
for the
Domino's is
macaroni and
okay.
cheese pizza. And the macaroni and cheese pizza is amazing and
That sounds
revolutionary.
like a heart stopper. That one.
You get that garlic butter with Papa John's for the crust.
Yeah,
You can- I'll say this:
So
you can
good.
get it at any of them, but Papa John's is like
They
they're just gonna
advertise
give
it.
it. To you.
Yeah.
They're gonna
they're
give
like,
it to you whether you ask
fucking-
for it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I had home slice last night. God, it's so
Better
yeah.
pizza than
So
everything we
good.
just mentioned.
So good.
You know, do you remember who drank one of those garlic sauce packets?
Was it Elise?
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was on the tour bus.
It was on the
right?
tour bus.
Yeah.
Elise was like, I will drink that. And we're
Yeah.
like, do it.
Yeah. And, well, I don't think we were filming or anything.
No, I don't even think she got money for it or anything. She just
I
drank it.
still
She just likes
have
the taste.
Yeah.
I still have that, like, of all the things we did on the tour, you know, we did the 4 Let's Play Live shows and we were on that bus and everything like that. Maybe the most ridiculous moment to me was when the bus was parked outside of McDonald's because it couldn't fit through the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And 80% of the bus was standing outside, like in the drive-thru. It was after one of the shows. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So McDonald's was open, but the inside wasn't open. It was
Yeah.
just drive-thru, but we couldn't do it because we had the tour bus. So it was like 15 people standing outside the window, and I was just like,
zombie
I have to
apocalypse.
go back inside the bus. Like I'm embarrassed standing here, and then there's cars waiting in line behind it, and they're probably like, "What the fuck is happening here? Like these people are about to roll McDonald's." People
bus
just diving
was-
through the window.
I loved that bus.
That was such a
got
fun
hair.
thing to
so
do.
I do.
comfortable.
I shed a lot.
I would love to do something like that again. That being said, hey, Achievement Hunter, we're coming to Australia. If you go to roosterteethlive.com, buy your tickets.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that.
I don't want to. I mean, yeah, like if
We
you're-
won't hit it as hard, but
No, but yeah, seriously,
still going on.
it's going to be super, super awesome. We're going to Sydney, Melbourne, Perth over
It's like the end
January.
of January, right?
Yeah, it's like January 25th, 7th, and 9th or something like
That's
that.
awesome.
What?
Oh, did you not see this?
Morgan's?
Marketing, yeah.
Pumpkin Captain Morgan.
Ugh.
No, it's
hate-
not great.
I
But
hate pumpkin.
I figure we gotta get rid of it because it's
Anyway,
Gotta get rid
buy
of it.
tickets.
Season's
Buy
over.
tickets. They're running low.
Yeah.
It'll be everybody, like
Everybody,
mostly everybody.
in the main room, the 9 of us, it's everybody except for the Jones eye. The Jones
You can blame
apostrophe.
the baby, or blame Michael for putting one in me.
baby
Whatever
work.
you want to do.
You know, Australia's real far. Don't want to have the kid on a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Then-
strap it to the top.
Although it would like
Perfect.
dual citizenship.
I was gonna say,
True.
yeah.
Just
bad
like,
country to have
hey,
dual
welcome to Australia.
citizenship
You just get a crate and get enough, put enough
use that.
newspaper down there on the bottom.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I mean, I'm sure the
trying.
hospitals are nice as fuck. It was
Oh,
great
yeah,
the
yeah.
last time she bashed her face in when we were in Australia.
It's true. It's true.
Doctor was
there's
gorgeous.
It'd be like $100 to deliver a baby.
Yeah, he'd be like, you can't leave until you pay us $27.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
If you say so.
Game
No, wait,
Attack hidden back there.
Going back,
Nice.
you said you don't like pumpkin flavor?
No, it's
What?
horrible. It's horrible.
What?
That's not
Pumpkin
accurate.
flavor everything is not good.
I don't really
Pumpkin pie.
care.
What about pumpkin pie?
I will even
I
say,
mean,
I'll
it's
even
better
say
than,
like,
like,
I don't think
flavor.
pumpkin pie counts as pumpkin
I love
flavor.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Because
I
it's
love-
actually pumpkin.
Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. I just don't really care about pumpkin flavor. Like,
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm just like, what? I'll drink that. I'm not like, I love it.
Do you want some?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Shit.
Hey,
I gotta find another shot glass.
I'm-
You want to just use this guy?
Oh,
I was gonna spin.
No.
Pumpkin
spin it?
spice
Were you-
is
what?
great.
The hell did you say? Oh, you're talking to Jeremy spinning in the chair.
Yeah, it was a
You
good
looked at
spin.
your phone and said good spin. And I was
Oh,
like,
I like
around.
I like
Playing.
spinning.
Yeah,
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 I
I like
spin
spinning.
right round.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it right now. Like my brain is about 9 billion places. I'm trying to
get ready to be out of it.
Michael,
You're
you
about
pour
to do
you
fucking
as
extra
much as
life.
you want. I don't want to pour for
Can
you.
I smell that?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's that pumpkin smell.
Don't get drunk.
it's real pumpkin smell.
Yeah, yeah, that's there.
What I was doing with this the last time I was drinking it on off topic is I was pouring Blue Moon pumpkin beer and then a shot of this in it. Which is it's not bad. It just
sounds good.
enhances the pumpkin
I
flavor.
waited for you. I waited for you.
For me,
Michael.
I love pumpkins.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice. I love the taste
Look at
of
that fuck!
pumpkin.
Jeremy,
Hey,
I
let's hear
feel
it.
like this is bad timing too, because it's the opposite of what I'm going to say about you. I feel like we have a really good rapport in the office. You know, you were getting attacked a little bit today, and I was like, Jeremy,
I
I
was
got
getting
you,
attacked.
and you were like, thanks.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah,
That's
I was
how
like,
it
no
works.
problem. Trevor was part of the attacking. Side,
Yeah.
Trevor,
so-
you
He
quenching
was
your
the
thirst?
front line.
Yeah. So also, you may have seen me fashionably wearing this already, taking a couple of sips.
Yeah.
Got the AH canteen out now. Here's
Yeah,
how it
that's
works.
how you drink it. That right there. That's how it
Here's
works.
how.
Buddy.
Here's how it works. We get most of the stuff, the merch that comes out, like Achievement Hunter merch, dropped off in our office. New shirt.
But far later than it comes out.
Or like usually
yeah.
a month after it comes out, they're like, we can find a couple.
Because that was
for
an
you.
RTX. I signed those at RTX.
Did you want one, loser? Yeah. Or like, here's 16 extra larges. I'm like,
Yeah.
thanks.
No, not extra larges. They're always like smalls.
Well, it's a
Because I'm an
size-
extra large and I can never wear any of the shit we get.
Well, they come in like double X or Gavin size. But they dropped these off yesterday, and I was like, I'll wear that just because I'm an idiot. I put it on. I haven't taken it off. Like, I love it.
Yeah, you've had that all
I
day,
was wearing
and
it
no
all
one
day
is more
yesterday.
disgusted with it.
Than Sarah.
Yeah.
She hates it.
Yeah.
I went home. I took it off when I went to sleep. Put it next to my bed. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was still drinking out of it. You know?
He's reaching
Fucking
around. He's like,
refilled it this morning. I came in wearing it. The look Sarah gave me when I walked in with it today was just pure evil. Is how I would describe it.
Well, she
Like,
hates achievement.
Like you were,
She's a
you were
cheater.
subhuman to her. For a
Yeah,
little
she
bit,
was like,
yeah.
"Why are you wearing it though?" And like, it's already spread a little bit now. Like 5 people in the office have been wearing one. I've got it. Trevor's got one. Alfredo's been wearing one. Andy's wearing one. Ken may be my favorite because Ken's wearing one too. Kent, the only rational human, is like, "I'm gonna use this next time I go hunting." And I was like,
That makes sense.
All right, Ken,
Let's calm down.
calm down. I'm 4 feet from the water cooler. And I'm like, whoa! But it's
Don't-
so convenient being a lazy
Don't
piece of
dehydrate
shit.
out
I don't
here.
have to hold anything. It's huge. I think it's a liter. I think. I love it.
I
How
couldn't
much
check
stuff
the.
is in there? Oh, Jesus, Trevor.
It's a lot of water.
I stopped by the cooler on the way
It's
here
so
And
heavy.
emptied the
Like
cooler.
half of
Hopefully
it.
our cooler and not the. You didn't use our cooler? Okay. That's a dick move.
Yeah.
That's like a fifth of the jug of water. I made a point. I was
Listen,
like, can't
I'm
use
wearing
that
it
one.
directly on my
We
sensitive
have a
little
literally
neck.
we have a filtered water machine in this building, and Trevor's like, "Fuck you."
I'm gonna
taking
find
your water.
not ours.
I need it for my canteen.
Michael was pushing it on me also. We'd walk by each other at the home and he'd be like, hey, here, come here.
I kept going,
At
thirsty?
the home.
You thirsty?
Like,
You know? Drink up,
up.
Sarah. Drink up.
Nice.
Man, I like it. It's fashionable.
I gotta take one of
And
those
then-
next time I go for a walk.
I'm telling you, I would never wear like a laptop bag. This is gonna be glued to me for a while now. It just like makes me look like an adventurer. You all agree?
If I flip it over, it disappears
Also, we
against my
cheers, I
shirt.
never-
Oh, it's just gone. Where'd it go?
Yeah, I don't know.
What happened to it?
I'm just holding weight.
It's gone.
Oh, there it is.
You're holding water weight.
It's
Yeah.
like magic. Speaking of magic, Jeremy's got a magic trick.
Oh, yeah.
You already-
Nope.
Pick a card.
Oh, you already did your magic trick?
Yeah, I did it to all the
All
broadcasts.
good.
broadcast.
Who picked the 2 of hearts?
It was real good. She's obsessed with the 2 of hearts.
Now I don't want to give away what the trick is, but if you look at the back of the
Can't
cards,
keep talking about
it says freshman,
Wow.
It has nothing
which
to do
is
with
not a
college.
brand. Or
That looks like a pack of cigarettes.
I'm
Is what
looking at
right
the
there.
term.
There should be a dash.
10 of diamonds
Freshmen
is looking
is
hot.
what it should say.
Wow.
now that's a 10 if I've
So
ever
you
seen
can-
one.
You can,
Freshman.
you can guess.
Here, wait,
Oh, here, you know, I can show a censored version. Let me find my favorite
I
one.
knew he was gonna do
Hot
it.
nut.
Hot nut.
try
Put it
one.
in your mouth and see if it explodes.
There's,
The
there's
nut
that
on
2
my
of hearts.
Why am I getting a phone call?
I don't know.
2 of hearts?
Yeah,
He loves Texas.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He's.
there we go.
Hey.
Oh, there was a little peeking.
Looking pretty
They didn't
fresh.
cut. They didn't
Yeah,
cut
there's-
it. We're good.
There you go. Totally safe though. Look at that, nothing showing.
I'll be honest, that
SFW.
still isn't
Yikes.
safe for most places.
Yeah.
Like,
For
look,
here
the
it
guy's
is.
totally nude with his legs spread, but you can't see his dick. That's
That's true.
acceptable, right?
So it's very clear. It's very,
art.
it's fine. It's okay.
And Trevor exploded when he figured out that the guy was flaccid in it.
He
so.
did. He was actually a
I was
little
like,
upset.
let's get to the bottom of this. And
Literally.
And you were hiding it, and I was like, oh, he's
He was
just.
censoring it. He
I
wasn't
wasn't keeping
I showed
secrets.
Trevor the first couple cards, and it was a shock.
Secrets.
It's a shock. There's a
Wow.
lot. It's a lot of dick at once.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he walked away. You showed him that one, and he was like, all right, let me see it. It was a complete reversal. He's like, I had to know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something offensive about it being flat.
Like he was self-censoring his own butthole with his dick. And it was just like hanging.
You know what? Now that you think of it, I don't remember seeing balls.
My God.
They were backing up.
I can almost guarantee they were there. Anyways,
Jacko Black.
anyways, that was sent to
You
us.
never forget a dick, but it's easy to forget the balls.
That's true.
So
You never forget a dick?
They're often neglected.
What do we got here? You guys playing? a
We
little
did
game?
it
We already-
already.
we
already shielded all
Don't
this
worry
stuff.
about that.
That's
The
good.
Achievement Hunter shield
that's
topic.
good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
The shell
Where we just talk about
Your
us.
bonuses are intact for now.
I'm glad.
I'll be honest though, this is a real easy shill. I love all of these things.
Yeah, I will
love
say it's
Monopoly, I love the
interesting.
Moonball. I love this canteen.
The
which
Monopoly,
Sarah called a canteen.
the pieces, like the properties are card shaped instead of like that sort of larger rectangle shape. That must be a new Monopoly.
I got really nervous when I saw him holding the cards. I was like, "What's he showing the camera?"
Like usually they were like kind of the larger, kind of almost, not squares,
fat.
but yeah. But these are more, which is
This-
cool. This is pretty nice.
These cards and board is safe for work mostly. It was funny because I was telling my family like, oh hey, we got
Fake
a
Age Bang Boat.
We got a Monopoly board coming out, and my sister-in-law immediately was like, "Oh, can you get one for the boys, like for Christmas for my nephews?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get it for them." I looked at it, and the first thing I looked at was Age Bang Boat. I was like, they'll make something up.
The light
Not my
green
kids.
properties.
They just throwing punches.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
that's
like,
it.
oh, they're banging.
There's a lot of loud bangs
Yeah,
and
they're-
crashes.
Yeah.
Jeremy's blood altar. You know, that's fine. It's,
Well, that's fine.
That literally is fine. I mean, they
Yeah.
play Call of Duty. I'm not
Okay.
really
Blood.
worried about that.
Christ punchers, fine.
Good.
I am sad they corrected Core Pirates boardroom. Instead
It was
of
spelled wrong.
It was Core Pirates boardroom.
Alright.
It was spelled wrong.
It was a prolific
Yeah.
typo that made its way through every. It's amazing how many times Core Pirate is said in all the literature of a Monopoly. The rules set, and the box, and the board, and the cards. It's everywhere.
I know.
They're real good animations too, or animations, drawings,
Illustrations?
illustrations on the like Roulette's Play
Yeah.
Shenanigans card. Jeremy was just showing me one, and it's like it's all the same cards that are in Monopoly, like the effects.
Lose
you
$10,
gain $50, whatever. We didn't change that. We just changed like the
wording.
wording of it and the pictures.
We put some new clothes on it.
And and one of them was like Jeff got his
It
back
was
bit.
Bigfoot bit your back.
And like he just had a chomp taken out of it. I was like, whoa!
There's Bigfoot prints behind him and then a bite out of his back.
Wait, that's these?
I think it's in that.
in
All
there
right, I'll
somewhere.
find it. I wanna
Yeah,
find it.
Bigfoot bit my
It was
back.
fun making all these. It was fun coming up with all these.
Yeah, we sat
Illustrated
down
them?
as an office one day and went through all these and made it ours.
Was it
Here
Tobin? Who drew these?
Did Tobin do it?
I don't know.
I wanna know.
Games might have commissioned an artiste. I
Okay.
don't recall off the top of my head. who it was.
Store.roosterteeth.com. You can
Yeah.
pick it up right now.
Here it is.
I'm kind of sad.
Very nice. The
back.
bite.
Someone's
the
gonna have to
back
run out
bite.
and zoom in.
No, they're not gonna do it.
I realize
They can
it's
put the
not
card
that
up. They can just-
They're
because
not
Why
giving
don't you just run up there and focus it
No,
myself?
but they can like editing. They'll go boom. They'll just put it up. We're not live.
Remember the timestamp of now.
now,
They meticulously watch every
True.
second of it.
yeah.
What were you saying, Jeremy?
Especially when penises come flumping out.
They're
So
gonna have to.
this is the Tree of Hope space right here. I'm kind of sad because I think it's not on. I think it's Tree of Hope instead of Tree of Wife because I think that came out
Tree of
later.
Wife, yeah.
Tree of Wife was like so
Yeah.
funny.
Thanks.
Tree of Hope was 7 days.
7 days. That was the first tree.
Yeah,
on top of the house.
on top of the
right?
house. Yeah, that was the Tree of Hope.
Man, we just finished up the forest.
The forest
It
is
came out today.
done.
Last part just came out.
So people are already asking like, what's the next series? And someone said Ark. If we want to go back into that.
I thought the next series was gonna be Fallout.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it makes sense. Dude,
Well,
I'm
Fallout's
so...
only 4-player though.
It is only 4
You know,
player.
so Raph was only like 4 player, right?
No, Raph was.
Forest was 5.
No, Raph was like
Oh, we did
8 or
5.
9. You can put
You
as
guys
many
just
people.
did like 4.
Yeah.
That was just
We
like
did-
a 4
I
player.
think
no,
there was
we did
5 of
like,
us.
No, we did like 6 at some point.
Ryan
Did you?
came in.
Because
I was
Ryan
in
jumped in and
I
went.
was
Ryan
never in
jumped
a
in.
No, but Ryan replaced Trevor. Well, were you both in one at some point?
No, we weren't both in it. Well, no, we were on the very, very end.
Maybe
when
the
we
very
found
last one.
The
you know,
tower.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Memory.
There's no cap on that.
It's
But Fallout,
probably through
Fallout has a cap of
memories.
4. I mean, there's like 24 in the server, but you know, only 4. It's like Destiny style, where you can try to get in the same server, but
Good call.
no guarantee for it.
God.
That looks so convenient.
Here, Michael.
that hit hard,
Cheers
that-
after the
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cheers.
Well, he
There you
keeps
go.
it short for the straw. I keep
Oh,
mine
okay.
long.
Yeah.
Michael
Convenience.
also
I
never
laugh in
takes
mine.
it off his neck,
Yeah.
no matter what. It's always
That's
on him.
That's the point of it.
You know, yeah.
Like I said,
I respect
Alfredo
that.
was walking around with it yesterday, and then he brought it in today, and he was wearing it. And at one point, it was on his desk, and he was like 3 feet away, and I'm like, hey, doesn't help you over there. And he was like, oh shit, and then he put it back on. The whole point is you wear it.
What a bully, Michael. He's such a bully.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh my email.
I'm a bully?
It was updated 3 minutes ago. Something could have happened.
I want him to drink
looking
up, stay
to-
hydrated.
What are you looking for in there?
I'm hoping.
You looking for another set of freshmen?
Yeah.
I wish. Nope, didn't get the email.
Sorry, buddy.
I think you're trying to do the thing I think you're thinking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. That's the
But you
thing.
can't talk about it, so I don't know why you're bringing it up.
Because
Because he already tweeted about it. He's already talked about
Yeah.
it in the vaguest of
There's
terms.
it's super vague.
What's that?
Nothing.
Can you not talk about it?
Jeremy-
Can't talk about it.
Jeremy's
Can't
getting
talk about it.
head
Jeremy knows.
transplant.
Yeah, Jeremy's working on something cool.
Head transplant.
I gotta shave my head again.
What were you
I've been
doing
letting
today?
it get kind of
Oh, you know
long.
what? You know what I confirmed yesterday? There was a
Do it
lot.
again?
That was me.
Oh, well, I thought I did that. I was very confused.
Jack shut down.
I like hit my hands on a bing, and I'm like, I was like, my brain was trying to piece
Jack
together
was like,
what
I'm a
I could have done to
superhero.
make that noise. I was
These
just like,
hands.
These hands. Yeah.
where the fuck am I?
Go on. What did you confirm?
Hey, we confirmed we have a tattoo artist during Extra Life. Here.
Oh
We
shit!
do.
I'm getting a tattoo.
They're
you
unfortunately.
really?
Yeah.
No, if you want to.
Yeah, she
okay.
does.
I need to
Yeah.
get another one for
Okay.
our next kid.
Unfortunately, they're not
close
going to
to
be
saying their
in
name.
the studio, but we're gonna have them remote off site, and we're gonna be able to like Skype them in.
Where? Outside?
It's downstairs. It's downtown. So it's like it's at a
Is it
parlor.
a
come here,
license
you can
thing?
come
that they
I
have
wish.
to-
You know, no.
No, trust me, we tried
Call them
that.
up.
Yeah.
There's a whole permitting process to
Yeah.
make sure you have like health code stuff, and they were like the tattoo artist is like, we can overlook that. I'm like, we're gonna have like 100,000 people watching this live. Like I'm not gonna.
We can't, like, skirt
Like we need
rules.
to
Yeah.
do this
No, we
properly
can't.
because I don't want to get in
For me.
trouble. And so anyway, but he's flying down. He's gonna be. I think he may be streaming the whole time on his personal channel because he's an artist.
to
It's
get-
called Kappa Tattoo.
fourth one.
And he streams doing tattoos, like
Kappa
like
Tattoo.
on Twitch.
What a streaming name.
And so he streams doing tattoos on Twitch. So him and his friend are coming down. I don't know if they're both tattoo artists, but they're going to be streaming.
Yes.
I'm getting one. So I'm getting.
I might get a Borderlands vault
You
symbol.
should get the dragonfly.
I want
Oh,
to get
you
this-
washed off your color tattoo.
Well,
yeah.
it just in the shower. It just went away. I could get sparks somewhere. That'd be fun too. But Lindsay got some like tattoo colored pens.
I made
They
that
just
whole
color
tattoo
pens,
myself.
right? I only-
please.
No, they said like
Oh, did it
tattoo on
really?
it. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
I did the original as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She came up to me and was
Lindsay
like,
had to
Jeremy, I want to
color
color in your
this.
tattoo. So she
Yeah.
colored in Spyro with purple and orange, and he looked awesome. So
looked
I might
great.
I might get it colored.
You also then you posted it on your Instagram, and so many people thought Lindsay drew the whole thing. The comments of like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Lindsay drew that," and "Whoa, Jeremy, I thought you got a new tattoo for a second."
So anyway, but
I don't think anyone understood what.
What was
happened.
the tattoo of?
Okay, we got to talk about the tweet Michael did this morning. Michael nailed me with like, Michael has this thing he loves on Twitter where people
I
ask.
love it.
You do.
I love
it.
talking to you about it because I hate it.
When people ask questions about something that's clearly stated in a tweet. It's like if you go, oh man, like that was a great episode of It's Always Sunny last night,
Yeah.
and someone's like, what show? Or like a great episode of what?
Oh,
or
haha,
like,
what show?
yeah,
Yeah,
so like that.
Something like where they don't
So
realize.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
I did a
A
tweet
lot.
this morning about I was looking through the achievement list in Spyro because I'm planning out when I eventually do a full stream of the game. Like I want to try to get all the achievements, so I'm planning out what I need to do. And I was like, oh, I think this is like a missable achievement. Like I posted a picture of the achievement, and I'm like, I think you can miss this one. So like, keep an eye out if you're trying to achievement hunt. And someone wrote, what achievement? Or like something like, which achievement are you talking about? Or something like that. And there was a picture of the achievement
Yeah.
and like a list of what it was and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Oh no, Michael wrote that.
Yes.
Michael,
Yeah.
It's me.
Michael wrote, which achievement are you talking about? And I was just like, oh my God.
I saw.
I didn't know how to
that's right.
respond to it because I knew, like, I was like, what do I say at this
Yeah.
point?
I saw that,
Say
and I was just like, oh God, I hate it.
there's certain things where it's like immediately get that visceral reaction to. Like I love my wife. She is horrible at the internet. I look at her Chrome and she's got 80 tabs.
Oh, Cat does it.
and I
Cat
see
does
it, and
that.
I just like,
That's my
oh,
dad,
like I get
too.
mad.
I hate it.
Immediately. It's like,
Thank God someone else is like that.
It's just like you just like one letter of the name of the website, and it's just like tap 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 tap. It's just like
Let's see, was that was that on LO or was that on B? I don't know what tab
It's
it
like,
was.
close your goddamn tab. She did that. She know that pissed me off, and she opened her phone one time and just opened up the browsers on her phone and just scrolled for like 5 minutes.
I'm
of
so
just I'm just like,
retentive about that. I close every tab
Yeah,
on my phone.
same.
Every time I'm done with Safari, and so it always opens up blank.
oh
Yes.
god.
God damn it. And after we were talking about that Twitter thing, I did show Michael one tweet. I'll call the person out because they did own up to it. They were like, oh, whoops, my bad. But it was a perfect example of what you were doing was I tweeted during the elections recently. I was like, my God, look how close this race is in Iowa. Like, it really shows that like just a couple votes make a difference. And it was like a difference of like 50 votes or something between two. Like somewhere in like the 100,000s, a difference of like 50. And that's like word for word what my tweet said. And someone wrote, is that Florida? And like I said in Iowa in the tweet. And like someone responded like, did you read it? And they went, no.
Election results of the enormous city of Iowa, Florida.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I assume you haven't said anything publicly about it aside from the tweet itself when Lyft pushed a message to you that was
Oh
like,
no, that was just
Michael came in hot about that one.
That's kind of like just a different scenario. This is people not understanding. But I woke up Wednesday morning. The election was November 6th on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, Tuesday was election day, and then all the results came in at night. So I woke up November 7th, and literally like as I was getting ready, I got a ping on my phone, like a push notification. And it was a notification from Lyft. And it's like, election days today, 50% off, rides. So you get out
the
there
polls,
and vote.
yeah.
And I took a picture of it because literally my lock screen's like November 7th. And then it's Lyft and it says now.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you kind of missed it. You missed it by a bit there.
Wee bit off.
So I posted it and I posted it to Twitter and I was like, I put in quotations like, what is that? I was like, oh man, I overslept. Shit, it's Wednesday? Shit. I'm like, just push the notification. And I was like, I don't think anybody noticed. Like, as Lyft, right?
You're right,
Like,
yeah.
the guy was like, oh, fuck. Like, I overslept. Tweeted. Half the replies were like, dude, I can't believe you didn't vote.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe
Yeah, there it is.
can't-
Oh, damn, I overslept and it's Wednesday. Just push the notification.
And I'm just like,
It's in quotes. Yeah.
Michael, people are going to be mad at you. And other people, it was 50-50. People were like, why? And like, because he didn't vote. And he's like, no, he's talking about Lyft. And they were like, oh. That wasn't even, like, no one understood that. And I was just like, I don't know. It's like, that's why I have the time in there.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
it's Wednesday. It's a day later.
Dude, and,
I expected too much.
Yeah.
and speaking of Twitter, I got a great goddamn notification last night.
What's that, Jeremy?
Lannon tweeted me.
Oh!
With a nice little picture of his new blue check mark on Twitter. Little piece of shit.
What a shitbag.
He just like tweeted it to me and he was just like,
You get like a couple 100 billion views in Fortnite.
right. I mean, like, what am I gonna say? Like, the guy gets millions of views a day, you know?
Yeah.
But I just wrote like, congrats.
I think
That's what he wrote. Jeremy wrote,
Yeah, I need.
Yeah.
I actually,
But I
I
wrote,
meant to hit
literally.
him up to see if he wanted to do some Fortnite during Extra Life. I need to.
and he
ping
just
him.
he blocked Jackson.
Yeah, and it didn't get through his,
It's like,
9
who's this
people
small
between me
fry?
and him.
Yeah,
Delete,
basically.
block.
You got a
Little
receptionist.
shit stays in my
I'll
house.
put you
fucker.
on a list, sir.
Yeah.
Michael and I, we talked about this with Jeremy. I'm so sorry.
What the
Goodness.
Oh
There she is.
no!
Oh, look at that smug
no.
face,
Why
too.
put up your face with his face?
Oh, Michael.
Whoa.
That's the face
So
you want to
mean.
punch.
Not me. Him.
No, Lindblad, that
Yeah,
son of a
the
bitch.
one Lindsay was talking.
He's
to.
lining up with my face.
Yeah, he is. Oh.
Goodness.
So, by the way, they're verifying people again.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Just so you know.
Just
It
Australians.
looks like it.
Named
I'm
Randall.
excited for Ryan.
All you got to do is be the #1 streamer in your country, or #1 YouTuber in your country, and then
Yeah.
boom. check mark.
Is he YouTuber or
Yeah.
gaming?
No, #1 YouTuber in
Wow.
general.
Damn.
Like
Wow.
all of Australia, he's
Damn,
the #1
son.
YouTuber.
That's crazy.
He got,
Fuck.
That Fortnite bucks.
kids got some traction.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
Doing okay.
He's doing all right.
Doing
He's doing well.
Yeah, we were talking about The Office and just going back to like things that bother us about people on the internet, especially social media. I hate the situation that we're talking about where the answer to the question that is the post is already in the original tweet,
Yeah.
or someone asks you a question in response to a tweet you made, and it's like, in the time that you asked me this, you could have Googled this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
gotten the answer because
Be
I'm not going to
my
answer you.
Google.
Yeah, do it.
Understand. You do it.
When you brought this up to me earlier, and I said the example of that is when we do a video that's like, hey, we're playing prop hunt with Chilled, right? Because we have like Chilled in a bunch of videos and the Derp Crew and all them. And people go into like the subreddit and they go into the video and they write, who? Because like, just look it up. It's right, like it's just literally just go in and type in his name and that's all his videos.
The description will be like, take you to their page.
Yeah.
If you want to see it. It's like,
I have to wonder if like we've hit that point in society where we're so used to instant gratification that now we won't even bother to Google things. It's just like, tell me the
talking
answer.
about that
Tell
a
me
little bit
now.
this
I won't
morning.
even look at it if you tell me the answer, but tell me it.
I feel like it's either that or people like they get satisfaction out of not knowing. You know what I mean? Like people knowing that they don't know. Like that makes them feel good.
I was trying to figure out how to phrase that because I do sense that more and more, even if we guess in somebody else's videos. Like there's definitely times where like people talk about Rooster Teeth in general somewhere else. There's definitely an air of like, if I don't know who they are, it's like, they're nobody.
Why should I know these guys? Yeah.
Who are they? They're nobodies. Like there's almost like a satisfaction in that, and it's kind of interesting.
Which
I
is
don't
funny
know,
with
you know,
our
what
fan
that-
base.
what
It's
that
like
means.
there are people we're interacting with who have way bigger following or way more notoriety, and people are like, "Who are these losers?" And we're like, "We're way cooler than us. Please stop.
Yeah,
Protect them.
yeah.
Please do not CC them."
You're gonna make us look bad.
It was somebody when it was a con we did. You were there, Trevor, with Barbara, and we met Kate Flannery from The Office.
Yes.
She plays Meredith. And we got a picture with her. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Like, we watched Office all the time. It's The Office. You know what I mean? Like, in its heyday, like, when it was on TV, like, holy shit.
Household name.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like I argue, like, almost like Friends level of, like, people know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah.
And I don't remember exactly what the post was, but we all kind of posted pictures of it. And it was just one of those things where, like, I'm sure it wasn't negative. It wasn't, like, "Ugh." It was just somebody living in that world of, like, this is what I watch. This is what I know. And it was even just me being like, oh, I can't believe, like, I got to meet her. This is crazy, blah, blah, blah. And the tweet's like, you're way more popular than her. And it's just like,
no.
first of all, no. Second of all, like, what a dickhead thing to say.
Right,
You know what I mean? It's like, no, she was on NBC for like 9 years. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Just because you didn't watch it. And it was just like, oh, that's like, now I'm like, oh, like, I tagged her when I posted the picture. And now, like, she gets that tweet and it just makes me feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't do that.
In a similar way,
Just don't do that.
I understand they're coming at it in like it's almost a joke, but still, as people
It's
reply,
just
and
like,
they're
oh, no.
they're like, oh no, they should be jealous. Like I'm jealous of them for meeting you. I'm like, you
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't.
But
be.
even then, it's just like it's all phrasing and it's social media. But again, when it's not like, I don't know. And I'm sure 100% that was the intent. But when it's just like nobody knows who they are,
yeah.
I was like, no, don't
Like,
say that.
they
don't
do.
don't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
Well, same thing
Crazy
with like,
popular.
Go ask fucking 5 people on the street if they've ever heard of Rooster Teeth or The Office. And see what they say. You know what I mean? It's like,
I
no.
think that behavior kind of bleeds into other areas also of life. Like we just had the elections over and done.
Yeah.
But we talked about how people just aren't. A lot of the times they'll say, "I don't vote because I'm not well knowledgeable about subjects enough, or a political platform. I just don't know what the candidate's going to represent."
Okay.
Well, okay, I can understand
Yeah.
that, especially since there are excuses for why that might happen. But at the same time, in this day and age, I'm like, all that information is readily available online.
It is. You
Very
just you got to do
easily.
the research.
Yeah, it's kind of a non-excuse
There-
now to be like,
It's
I
like
just don't
while
give a shit.
it's like to an extent responsible to be like I don't want to vote because I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it's also very lazy.
Yes.
It's like I don't want to vote because I don't know because I didn't look
exactly.
to figure out.
It's
you
like,
know.
well, good for not just being ignorant, but not good for
Yeah, no, I
being
think
lazy.
it's worse. I think it's worse than being just lazy and ignorant because it's you like saying like, oh, I know I don't know anything. I'm just not gonna do anything about it. Than
Yeah.
just being like, I don't give a shit.
As if that's an
I don't give
excuse,
a
kind
shit.
of.
Yeah. Like I care more about the person that's like, oh, I know. I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Someone who's
Yeah.
just like, I'm just like, well, they're bleh. You know what I mean?
What do you
Like,
expect them to do?
I can rationalize that more in my head
They're bleh.
than just someone being like very, very literate about it. Like, I'm just not sure. It's like, I mean, it'll take you 10 minutes
Yeah,
to
you
look it
got
up.
this.
Even
That being
it's
said-
not like saying you have to do all the research in the world. You can do pretty
Yeah.
basic, like, hey, what do you think? And
Yeah, there
does
are
this
sites
person
that
agree
really
with
break
you
it down and
Yeah.
make it
Not
simple.
agree with you.
Yeah. That being said, if you did vote, regardless of who you voted for, thank
Yeah,
you.
good job.
Yeah,
guys.
it was a fuck
appreciate
ton of
that.
people voted
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, that's
They, like,
that's badass.
blew away
Thank you.
all
Turnout was
numbers
insane.
and shit.
Pretty great.
It was a very tight race in Texas for a little bit too.
Yeah, yeah.
Tight
It
race.
Yeah.
was.
Ted Cruz beat Beto by about, what was it 3% or so?
It was like it was like
300,000?
two.
Overall, it was
Yeah.
like
No, it was-
250,000.
It was like around 250, but like out of almost 7 million.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, huge numbers, and I mean it's awesome. It's pretty impressive. I mean, like a race hasn't been that tight for a Democrat in like 25 years.
And then he got so mad that he swore.
There was
and then he swore. Oh my god.
crazy close races. Florida was fucking crazy close.
Iowa
Like,
was
the
nuts.
governor.
Georgia's still
Iowa's
going on
close.
right now.
Georgia, they're doing a recount, right? Are they
Something-
recounting?
no, I don't know exactly. I know Georgia, the Democratic nominee for governor, she hasn't conceded yet because there's a lot of like absentee ballots that haven't been counted, and so she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna concede. Oh, hey, food.
What
Say
have
to
we
this McDonald's.
You guys
here?
gonna mukbang?
Yes.
I'm not gonna.
A lot of things went
Mine.
crazy in that election too.
Yeah.
Like the Senate went more Republican, but the House flipped Democrat.
Yeah.
It's like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Tons
The
of women
Senate-
were elected. Which
Tons
is
of it was like the
unprecedented. Yeah.
most. There's like the most women at one time I think
Yeah.
right now.
Also, I can't.
2. What was it? 90. What is it?
I couldn't say.
I
yeah.
don't-
How many women are in the House now?
I don't remember which.
I think it's
Previous
but it's the
record
most at any
86
one
or
time. Yeah,
something?
it's pretty crazy.
I don't remember which state it was, but I believe it was the first like openly gay governor.
Yep. I think it's
Yeah.
Colorado.
I don't remember which state.
Maybe.
I want to say Colorado, yeah,
But-
because that was also people were talking about how Colorado has the infamous case of the baker who would not bake the gay wedding cake.
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
well, now you're.
She also lost too.
Yeah.
She was
also,
up for re-election.
Yeah.
Remember
That was,
the woman in was
Something
it South,
Davis.
South Carolina?
No,
Yeah, Kim Davis.
Kim
Kim
Davis.
Davis.
She was the
That's
one.
who I was
Two
thinking.
separate
Yeah, she
issues.
was the
Sorry,
one.
sorry, I was thinking Kim Davis.
Yeah, she was the one who wouldn't sign off on gay marriage licenses,
license, that's what it was.
marriage licenses for homosexual couples, and she was up for re-election for her position, and she got kicked out. I think by a gay person actually too. If I'm not mistaken. I
No,
could be wrong on
I
that.
was
think
reading
you're right.
that allegedly
I'm not sure.
the person who did get elected was actually trying to get a marriage license at the time when she was denying people.
Oh really?
That
Okay.
That's
that
awesome.
was a guy. I'm not sure if he was the one that ousted her. I
don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So
There's a lot
regardless, I mean,
going on.
you watch the news and you see all these awful stories, and everyone's like, everything's awful and things like that. It's like, but I mean,
There were
things are
some
moving
positives.
forward.
Yeah,
Things
yeah.
that people were like. People are progressing and moving forward and being more accepting.
I think it's a
and
sign
love
of the
that.
times, and well, a sign of the times and just like our age, I guess. But there were a lot of younger generations or younger people doing it too. It's like I've never seen more people excited about elections. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, it's so close!
And,
Oh my
yeah,
god!
and genuinely too. I hope this carries over to the next election
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Oh,
like
well, when the house burns down, you install fire alarms.
Yes.
well, I know like after,
you learn.
Well, I mean, there was a fear that like like Democrats especially, where again like after Trump got elected, they'd be like, well, democracy's dead. I'm never gonna vote again.
No.
But it's like no, that's not the case. Like every election matters every single time.
Yeah.
And so I don't care what party you're voting for. Just get out and vote. Go out and vote. It's very important
Also,
as a country. to do that.
100%. All that said, I'm glad it's over.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
thank God.
It's
Glad
nice.
we can just
Well,
take
now we can
Now,
move
now it's a
on.
whole other series of shenanigans that are going on right now.
see
So
in 2 years.
yeah.
Okay, I'm just whew,
Michael Powers down for the.
super important,
Yeah.
but it's like even said, and we've talked
wakes
about it a
up
million
with us.
times. You know, we voted early, but like after I got the 950 text message, I was like, oh, I already voted. Stop
More like the
voting.
Twitter feeds
Yeah.
are like.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
But there you go. You made it through it, and thank you to those who did it.
Not even text
Man,
messages.
that's gonna smell so
Yeah.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
good.
I mean,
Like-
it already does smell.
Hey, Michael, I don't know about you, but I know that there's a time in my life where a product could really help me in whatever I need.
You have no idea.
Oh,
who the
you're
first
talking
sponsor-
about being safe.
Yeah,
and
about being
secure.
safe. I was
that
curious.
makes sense
Yeah.
because this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Simply Safe.
Oh,
You know what sucks?
What's that,
Having to
Michael?
interrupt to deliver an ad read. Like right now. But in this case, I don't mind, Jack, because this is important, protecting your home and family. Talking about a great company. Simply Safe Home Security. It's a great security system. It's fantastic protection. It's easy. And I highly recommend it to my listeners or viewers, however you're ingesting this podcast, because Simply Safe takes care of you with backups in place to protect you if your power's out or your phone line's down. They're good people who will not rip you off. They're the good guys who make sure you get a great security system for a fair price. With Simply Safe, there are no contracts, no pricey hidden fees. And I'm not the only one who likes them. Wirecutter, PC Mag, and CNET all named Simply Safe their top choice for home security. And the best part, 24/7 professional monitoring from Simply Safe in only $14.99 a month. See, that ad didn't suck. $14.99 a month. It's not very much. Definitely something you should consider for your own personal protection. Protect your family, your property. It's something you want to be preventative about, you know, and nobody thinks that they're going to get burglarized or anyone's going to, like, you know, break into their home. And a lot of it is reactionary, you know, but to have something in place beforehand, it'll really help you out in the long run. You know, you really want security systems, security monitoring. It's just playing it safe. It's better do it sooner rather than later. Check them out at simplysafe.com/off-topic. Go to that specific site. It will let them know we sent you, and you'll get a great security system to keep you and your family safe. That's Simply Safe, SIMPLISAFE.com/off-topic to get Simply Safe today. Simplysafe.com/off-topic.
Lindsay, I interrupted
Sorry.
you. I'm sorry. You were saying something.
Oh no, it's cool. We've moved past it. We'll move past the political discussion.
Jack showed me a dick halfway through that.
Oh well.
I knew.
Yeah.
Was it his?
No, it wasn't. It was one of the cards. It wasn't even an impressive one, really.
Let's grab the first one.
Yeah, it was, I would say, below average.
Wow. And they put it on a card?
Yeah. I don't know how that guy earned the 10 of clubs or whatever he was.
Besides the dick, was he like?
Yeah, oh, yeah, everyone in there
He's
is. Everyone
confident.
in there is a fucking Adonis with their dick out.
Confident.
The updated data that we have, what is the most recent
You
measurement
mukbanging right now?
of like average dick size? What is the
All
average
right.
dick size now?
Alexa, what's the average size of a penis in America?
A lot of
That's
Alexas
for
are
you at
going
home.
off right now with all sorts of inches.
Yes.
And then
Centimeters for European.
average penis size.
Make sure to close that tab when you're done.
Yeah.
I'll keep it wide
Don't
open.
pull a Katie.
It's like,
According
it's
to
like
the
6.5 inches, I think.
Science magazine,
Well, that's changed.
the average flaccid
No one cares about flaccid.
That doesn't
flaccid
count.
pendulous
That
penis
doesn't count.
Pendulous.
that's swinging 3.61 inches in length. The average erect penis is 13.2 centimeters. I threw you off. 5.16 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
5.1?
6 after that one too.
No one cares about that. Yeah, that's
point
short.
If you're counting hundredths of an inch,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Now,
Corresponding girth.
there has to be scientists who are monitoring this and are looking at trends of penis shrinkage over time and what correlates with that or growth. Like, as a society, are our penises growing? Or are they getting smaller?
I don't know.
I would think as a society they're growing.
I haven't done the research. With all the hormones.
Well, you think like
I
we've
could be
gotten
stunting it.
taller as you know evolution has happened.
Speak for yourself.
Oh.
For yourself. Jeremy's evolution.
My evolution, I'm just shrinking.
Yeah, but maybe if we're getting taller, it's like shortening the dick.
Maybe it's coming out of the
Maybe.
penis.
That's where it's coming
It's
from.
gotta come from
wanna
somewhere.
know.
It's going
Preservation of mass.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, man.
Conservation.
God damn it!
Get your laws right.
I fucked up my joke.
Yeah.
I
Trevor,
would
Trevor
love-
really nerded
He
you there.
really nerded the shit out of my joke.
I would
Yeah,
love to host a
don't worry about it.
documentary.
Goddamn
about
rocket
this.
scientist.
Jack, what's the next documentary subject? Because I feel like I got to
Dick length.
Yeah.
I think so. That's it.
I go across the world.
Coming
to
soon,
discover.
RT Docs. Am I average?
Oh, you're talking about the cock doc.
yeah,
the
Top Top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, you got some Big Mac
Oh,
sauce.
I know.
on you.
I'll wipe when I'm done.
I couldn't do it. Like Sarah was like, "Do you want some McDonald's?" And obviously the answer is always
obviously
yes.
it's
But
yes.
I was just so fucking fat last night that I couldn't do it. I had the idea in my mind of like, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna go for a walk. Like, you know, I like to do that every now and again, try to hit 10,000 steps and just make sure I'm getting a little exercise in. So I go for a walk.
You gotta hash those eggs too.
And I was hatching eggs. Don't
Yeah.
you worry.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. And I got to a gas station. It's kind of like my midway point before I start heading back. And I was like, well, I'm here. I should pick some stuff up. So I got 2 Slim Jims, the ones that are like the cheese and the meat
Oh, nice.
in there.
Okay.
Well done.
I got 2 Hot Pockets,
2 Hot Pockets.
What flavor?
Yeah, what flavor?
pepperoni pizza.
Oh, best flavor.
And then I also got some Ruffles chips to go with some French onion dip I had back in my house.
Nice.
And walked home with the bag of all that, and then,
then
ate all of it. Yeah.
I knew it. Well, of course you did.
So what you did though was you walked and then you ate off the walk.
Yep. That's what I did. And then I woke up this morning and had a guilty treadmill run.
He ate off the walk and all the other walks that he
Oh
had
yeah,
this
in the next
week.
15.
Yeah.
That
Easily.
didn't come close to a
Easily.
walk.
And
And on
then,
top
not
of
to
that-
mention for lunch, we had
I was gonna
Popeyes.
say.
Oh, and it
Big
was
Popeyes.
so good.
It was awesome.
We got that on-bone experience.
It was also a 75-minute conversation to order chicken.
Everything is.
You're gonna see, you guys are gonna see that video. What were you playing? Walking Dead? There's a conversation that I don't know if it'll
No,
make
it was after that.
You sure?
It was
Because they were in the middle of that
No.
video going.
Was it during?
Where's my chicken?
It was during
Deceit.
Deceit.
It was Deceit. We ended the video and ate chicken. It was Deceit.
Oh well, I mean, so there was a
conversation.
at the
Oh,
front.
sorry.
That might
So
be
I just
overkill.
yelled chicken.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's ordered. And like 10 minutes later, he's like, Did somebody order my chicken?
Well, he knows that if he doesn't
Ryan
do that.
is the angriest person about food.
Ryan's furious about everything.
It's true.
100%. He is furious about
turns
everything.
Food,
into,
guests.
a
anything,
tyrannical
anything.
overlord, I think, or like I think of King Henry VIII, where he's like, "Feed me, or bring me my women."
Bring me my women.
Where's my son?
Is there a McRib in there for me?
Yeah, so he was just yelling
don't think
chicken.
so.
I hope that makes it in the video because it was between rounds.
there.
But I was like, yes, Ryan, we ordered your damn chicken. It's coming.
Or like we said today, whenever we have guests in the office, he goes,
some
"What?
nuggies?
Who?
Oh no.
Why?
Oh no.
Ryan's angry about everything.
Who's here?
I see
Yeah.
what it is.
He's an angry guy.
Who approaches?"
So it turns out my kitten is racist.
Oh!
Your kitten's racist?
My kitten is racist.
Well, she learned
Oh,
it from
who to go
watching you,
after?
Jack.
raisins?
I got home yesterday. Katie's like, "Look at your son." I'm like, "Which one?" She goes, "Look at Coop," which is the orange one.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay." I pick him up, blackface. He's an orange cat.
What?
Blackface. And I was like,
What did he
what
get
is
into?
going on?
What happened?
We have a fireplace that has like the fake coals or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently just shoved his face in it. And he just saw it just soot all
Awesome.
over his face. And I'm like,
Goodness.
you little racist. I've got a little racist
He
kid.
got into Jack's blackface paint,
Yeah.
and got
Right in the
messy.
shoe.
I'll tell you what,
polish.
it doesn't come
The
off
Megyn
well.
Kelly
Also,
kid.
cats don't like their face dunked in water. I don't know if you knew that.
They don't like being waterboarded.
Like just shoving his head in.
Jesus
He's not
Christ.
happy about that, but hopefully he'll
You got him all cleaned up.
Wait, you got Cooper? And what are the other
I
cats'
got
names?
Coop and Reamer.
Cooper and Reamer.
Which I named after basketball. And then I've got Ellie, who's our Bengal, and she's independent. And then we've got Emma, who's the dog. So
Dog.
Ellie, Emma, Coop, and
So
Reamer.
between you two, we got Cooper, Reamer, Booker, Scooter, and Zipper.
Yep.
A lot of Ers.
A lot of Earths.
Well, it's Joseph R. Cooper is his full name.
Oh, okay.
And then
Please.
Doug Reamer.
Well, when one of our cats finally kicks the bucket and we have to replace it, I think it's gonna be Skipper.
Skipper.
And it'll just continue on the trend.
Was that one of the alternate names for Zipper, or was Zipper always the
No,
one?
Zipper was always Zipper.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but we were just like Booker, Scooter, Zipper, and Skipper. We could do. It's always just a motion and then You
Yeah.
book, you scoot, you zip, and then you.
Because the cat is the one doing the action.
Because they just run around, yeah.
So they
So-
zip. They,
Well,
they
that
book.
it didn't start that way. Booker and Scooter started because Scooter's from Borderlands and
Yep.
Booker's from Bioshock. And that's how that started. But then we were like, let's continue on that trend and go
Zipper's
Zipper.
from the front of my
Zipper's from
backyard.
like hell.
It's lighter.
If you ask me. God, that fucking cat.
Buddy, what's he up
Oh
to?
man.
He's up to just being a piece of shit. That's what he's
Okay,
up to.
what does that mean? What, give me some examples.
Breaks everything. Like, he smashed a bunch of liquor bottles on my counter one time onto
Wow.
the floor. He just
Is
jumped
he-
up
does
on the
he get up there
counter.
and he like pats it over.
He
or-
just thought he could fit between the bottles. He's
Booker?
getting fat. No, Zipper.
Zipper.
Zipper's
Oh, I
getting
wanna see
fat
Fat
too.
Zipper.
Fat Zipper's.
Wait, Zipper is he's the orange one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting fat. He tried to squeeze his way between the bottles and he broke them. He bullies the shit out of Scooter because Scooter's like the smallest fucking cat ever. Like Scooter's like when he like curls up like the cats do, like they loaf. He's like that big, and that's as big as he's gonna get. Like he's just tiny. He was probably
he's like a half loaf.
he was like a runt of the litter,
Yeah.
probably.
And I always remember Booker because Booker's your fattest cat.
Booker's
Big
fat
black
as
one.
fuck.
But-
I love
but
Booker.
Booker's amazing. Especially because his name's Booker. So you think of like a fat
Yeah.
cat, it's like Booker.
Booker. Well, that's what you do, and he thinks he's adorable because you're like Booker, and he's like, "Rah." And he's like, yeah, I know. And, but he's off. Booker's awful too because he's like he doesn't sit with you. He just walks back and forth over
yeah.
you. He paces, and he doesn't smell great.
Irish does the same thing.
And he's like super fat, and he fucking snores. And he lays down with me at night and he snores.
It's because he's so fat. He can't
Yeah, he like
breathe.
breathes in and he goes,
There they are.
No, look at you.
oh, look at Book. Look at his face.
I know he looks terrified.
Look at Booker's face.
That's what Booker looks like though. He's always just like, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell's going on? And there's Zipper starting to get that
Because
gut
his lungs
too.
are collapsing in that photo.
Oh
Zipper
no.
is huge. I haven't seen Zipper since he was a kitten.
He's big now.
He's
a big boy.
big. Scooter is still pretty small.
I love getting Booker to run because he'll dart and not an actual run. He'll dart to whatever like a toy and then he'll grab and then flump over.
Yeah.
Like
Also, it's like when he runs, like his back half is faster than his front half. Like he catches up with himself and he'll fall.
because are they longer or stronger or something?
He's just an idiot.
And his front
like,
ones just
and then
get
he'll
lazy.
fall over, and then Zipper has trained me and Kat pretty well that he loves to play with a shoelace. That's like his favorite toy. So we have a couple shoelaces just laying around our house, and he'll walk up to it and he'll sit on it. And if you get near him, he'll keep yelling at you, like meow, louder and louder and louder. And if you look at him, you're like, what? like I do that all the time. Like, what do you want? What? And he'll like look at you for a second, and he'll look down the shoelace, and he'll like push it a little bit.
Do
Like
this
this
with your
moves. I know you can
human
make this move.
Yeah.
And then he'll play and he'll jump and stuff like that. And then Booker gets involved. He's like, I love shoelaces, and you might get a jump out of him, like one jump, and then he's down.
He
Yeah.
puts some effort in.
He puts one jump of effort in,
Okay.
and then he lays down, and like it's like if you want to continue playing, I'm staying.
That
in
makes me
this
think
spot.
of. Have you seen the "Oh Lord, he coming" meme?
Oh Lord, he coming.
So,
I haven't.
Is that the fireworks?
I don't know this.
No.
I don't
So
think.
at the vet, which I'm sure you've seen when you bring your
Goddamn
cats,
Boomer.
I
they
have
have
seen the
the
vet.
Oh, Michael's going for a nug.
they have the chart. No, it's all empty, bitch.
Oh
Yeah.
man, cleaned up
Wow.
shop.
That being said, I'm gonna.
Oh God.
Oh.
Elise, please.
I'm gonna step off and eat my McRib off camera.
Hey,
you don't
I
want
don't
to
be
mukbang?
that guy.
Jack, I silently inhaled my Big Mac.
That's all you did?
It
Yes.
happened. I watched it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Leave
Just
a
wait till
fry in
someone
here,
else
by
is
the way.
talking.
She got extras.
Oh, is it
He's
yours?
like, there's a loose French fry in here. Let's not let it go to waste, people.
I'll
correct.
say I went to the bathroom, but I also refilled this. This took way longer. I was standing in the thing for like fucking 5 minutes filling this
Nice.
canteen up.
Which one? The one in 4?
The one right here in the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
The one that's
Wait,
ours.
wait,
the
ready?
one-
Oh,
Didn't make
That's
as big as
heavy.
I thought it was.
that's a workout carrying that
That's,
thing around.
heavy.
that's an "Oh Lord, he
Oh
coming"
yeah,
sound.
I was putting that
no,
on my
he
neck
coming.
and I had to stop on that.
So,
I like drinking it like a baby too.
"Oh Lord, he coming."
Yeah, Olodi
So when you go to the vet, there's
Yep.
that chart of cat fat size.
Yeah, there is.
cat-
Booker's like the 4th or
Yeah.
5th.
It's
Yeah.
like, here's a healthy cat. This is what it should look like, and then it slowly but surely gets fatter and fatter and fatter until it's like your cat is gonna die. You gotta
It's
do
like a
something.
fucking just like obese ball with a head and legs sticking
Basically,
out.
yes.
Is the fattest one.
Hold on, let's see if I have a fat
using
book
that
picture.
chart, the
Hang on.
internet has taken the text underneath, which is usually just like, overweight, obese. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
there it is.
man.
So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the chart.
Oh no, I have seen this. You're right.
Make a
Chunk,
honker.
chunk chart.
Oh,
Oh,
Lordy,
chunker,
coming.
okay.
God.
Yeah.
Hefty chunk.
Your cat shouldn't look like that.
No,
Even if you're
no.
like, it's cute, but they're dying.
Yeah.
Fine boy.
Buddy, yeah. I don't know where your cat
Chunk.
sits on that level.
I love that chummed.
I'm gonna send you guys a
He's a
picture
mega
real
chunker.
quick.
Stomach
For
should
sure.
not be touching
Yeah.
the ground.
So I
Looks
laugh.
like humans.
That's bad.
shouldn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
That's
the,
bad.
The meme is funny, but seriously, don't let your cats or pets get obese because they.
Tyler, I'm gonna
feed
slack
them.
you a picture.
Send it to Dennis.
Dennis, I'm gonna slack you a picture.
Who?
Dennis.
Who dat?
What?
That's
The
us, Marky
King Ryan.
Dennis, what's your last name?
But
The menace.
It's fun.
you talk about Booker running
Fonte.
and his fattiness. There's a video on YouTube called "Oh Lord, he coming" from the
Okay.
meme, and this cat is so fucking fat as it runs. It looks like it's dying like as it's
No.
running. It's like same thing. I'm like, buddy, you gotta lose weight. Also, your owner sucks. But it's kind of funny because he's so fat. So if you want to pull it up, feel free. But God, this cat's huge. It must be
Damn,
like
you're sending a mixed message of how funny it is and how much you don't like
I'll
it.
send a
funny
really
PSA
depressing. Here, I got a
about
message.
Pet obesity.
Yeah.
I got a message about oh Lord, he coming. I like cats. I like visiting people with cats. I like Booker, Zipper, and Scooter. Scooter's a little aloof, but he's warmed up a bit.
little
Jeremy's on his phone. Cats are great.
Here's a fat book for you.
I probably couldn't live with a cat. I got family members that are allergic, so I'm more of a dog person. So I'm kind of oh Lord, he coming for the dog side. Dude, I saw this video about this this dachshund that was so fat that his legs barely touched the ground. He just had to
Buddy.
sit there as a loaf and lay.
Oh,
But the upside, he was like adopted, and like it was like one of those like kind of one of those like chopped down videos where it's like it's for social you know,
progression.
so it's just
like,
got happy
of
music.
it.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Somebody like adopted him, started him on a low calorie diet that was still like healthy for it was designed for dogs, and he loses weight enough that he can like touch the ground now. And he's like living around other dogs, and like these other dogs are pouncing around the grounds, like the yard and stuff. And this dog's like, I'm fat, but I want to do that. And so like, and now this dog's like, just like a normal dachshund. I was like,
That's good.
That's fucking crazy. I've never seen like it's. I don't
It's
know.
like the Christian Bale of dogs.
I hope this cat has lost weight as well.
Yeah, I hope that cat.
Hold on.
Oh Lord, he
Like,
coming.
look at this.
Oh
cat.
Lord, he coming.
Oh yes.
Oh my Lord.
Christ.
He made it halfway across the yard and had to
And
lay
his
down.
owner picks it up, and she's like,
Oh my God.
she can't even stand up.
That's so bad.
Lord, he coming.
Don't let your cat get that
I
big.
know
You're
that
a
that
horrible
cat.
pet owner.
I know that
Save
cat's
it for your
fluffy.
kids.
Yeah, don't let your cat get that size. Come on. Well, speaking of which, there's Book. You can see his stomach reaches the couch.
It looks like he's wearing like drapes.
He's dripped. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, his stomach reaches the couch when he walks on it.
Yeah, my cat Kusei,
Yeah.
she got, she's passed away, but when she was like
Super
in her
thin
prime,
now.
she was super fat. Oh, she's real skinny now. She's a pile of dust. But she was super fat when she was younger, and then she lost all of her weight. But she still had like the stretched skin, so she had this flap of skin.
Did you play with it a lot?
It was like flop back and
Yeah,
forth.
it's funny.
It was like the weirdest looking thing. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
huh.
that dachshund got the fin removed. You know,
Yeah.
the extra.
Oh, I play
Yeah,
with
get a-
Booker's
get a
fat
nip
a
tuck.
lot.
You could
It's
like
funny.
pick it up and like
Well, cats already,
Weird
they
stuff.
have like this extra. They
the
have like
scruff
this
on the neck, right?
Well, they have that, and they have like this kind of hangy skin on their stomach because like it's to kind of protect them. So like when you see cats like
they
rabbit
claw,
kicking
'cause
stuff,
they
they like
claw.
claw
Yeah.
and but like so that area is kind of built to take a couple
it's
of
got
hits.
blubber.
So it's got
Couple of
extra
hits.
stuff.
Yeah.
But when the cats get fat, it's like the fat goes into that, and it's kind of like this hanging, swinging thing when they run around and shit. So when Booker runs, it's funny because it's like everywhere. So constantly I'll mess with like Booker will be laying there, and I'll be like slapping him around and stuff like that, but he can't really do anything about it because he can't reach
Slapping
me.
him around.
Yeah.
When I used to hang out with my grandma's before she passed. So as you age,
That's
you know
good.
your skin
You're not
sags.
hanging out with her
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. I still visit her at the cemetery sometimes.
Ooh, good idea. As you age, just fill it in.
Yeah.
Never get wrinkles.
Or
that's a great idea.
tell your granddaughter that you're actually a vampire and a bat. That's
Nice.
why you need to fly
Oh
around.
man.
And I totally believed her. I was like, holy shit.
That's why you're such a freak.
That is.
Shit
I was
like
gonna
that.
say.
Yeah.
Is that?
Nani's
oh,
a vampire.
That is.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is a
If you
story.
need-
She still believes it.
If you needed, I don't know
She
why
was
you
saying
would.
that to see if we would
Yeah.
like.
Anyone
yeah,
else?
no.
No.
She's like, okay, it's
Right,
true.
right.
If you needed any evidence that Lindsay's kind of a freak, which you don't, if you watch Deceit that just came out,
Oh God.
Lindsay is like a maniac. Like,
Like
you know,
to the point where she's such a maniac that we just all ignore it. It's
We- like, literally-
yeah, she's just crazy.
Ryan's the only one that
She's
didn't
crazy.
ignore it. Like Lindsay, it's a whole game about obviously deceit and trying to fool your like people. You're trying to find 2 monsters out of 6 people, so 4 are innocent and 2 are monsters, and then it's like the 4 are trying to escape, the monsters are trying to kill everyone. You don't know who's who. But Lindsay would just start every round and go, "I'm infected."
Yeah,
like,
like,
every round, like, and like she'd go, "It's me." We'd be like, "All right, like, let me get this." Like, quiet you.
But Trevor said it. It's like if you say that, then no one ever believes you. So then when you actually are it, it's like, haha.
Not really
take
true.
You
that.
say that, but the last time we played Murder, I think it was Murder, or was it TTT with Fiona?
Oh,
No,
I was
TTT
using
we
that.
played
The
recently.
Taze Fist.
Yeah, I was tasting
Michael's like, Trevor, are you what, murderer or terrorist or whatever? Are you the terrorist?
What are you guys looking at?
Nice.
And instantly, in that, like when he asked, it ticked over. So I just went, "Yep, yeah, I'm the terrorist," and I was. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like whatever. He goes, "Oh, he said he was. Let's go." Like he was like gonna come get me. I was like, "Oh no, I'm just kidding." But I mean, I'm not. But I'm kidding.
I think I got you
It
one
never
time too,
works
because I
for
was
me.
like, "I'm killing Trevor this round," and I just chased you down and blasted you,
Yeah.
but it like
I thought I got away because I was like, "I'm getting in the
Trevor's
vent.
like
I
trying
can't
to
get
crawl
in."
through a
And then I
vent.
just die.
I do like you said Ryan's the only one that really acknowledges it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, from my perspective, I'm the case study for him. He's like, interesting. Okay, Lindsay, what is your motivation here? Let's get down to business. What's going on?
He
in that
blasted you with a
3 years?
shotgun and yelled,
He did.
"There's consequences to what you said." This is what he did. I watched that video like 4 times. I
got
love
him-
that game so
I got him
much.
back at the end.
Yeah, I still think that Taseviz episode, that was where I think I destroyed you in the bathroom, right? Like,
Yes.
yeah. Like, so I was
Yeah.
hiding because that was where if you killed someone who was innocent, you get tased.
Yes.
And Trevor,
If you
like,
weren't
I was convinced Trevor was. And then
If you
Trevor,
weren't the murderer, yeah.
I was hiding in a bathroom, and Trevor like walked up. I shut the door on him, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna leave." And I saw him walk away. I shut the door, and the door opened, and I dropped a shotgun blast right to his
No,
face.
I think you no scope sniped me in the
Oh, is that what it
face.
was?
Yeah, I think you had a sniper. You didn't.
But you
scope.
just dropped it. I was
Yeah,
like,
because I was
God.
like, wait.
Jack was
Come in.
There was a good
round.
round I had in that same video, and I think I lost my footage on that. I got Elgot, and Fiona and I were both the murderers, the terrorists, and we wiped out. Like everyone was in one room, and we just slaughtered everyone. That was really satisfying. We had like started. It was like the room where there was like a glass door, and it's like a little office.
Yep.
And there was like 1 or 2 people in there, and it's just so satisfying when like because you know who the other terrorist is, and like 2 innocent people are looking at her, and she's like arguing like, "No, you're the killer, you're the killer." And I'm just like standing behind them, and it's 2 terrorists with 2 people in between them, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be messy.
Yeah.
That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
I've gotten like so those games where it's like you have to lie and make people try to think that you're not the
fucking good
murderer.
at those games.
I've gotten okay at knowing when it's Michael and when it's Jack.
Sometimes.
I've gotten okay at figuring that out. Jack in the TTT in the Taste Fist one was so believable one time though. He did a thing where he like killed someone and then he was like really upset that he was gonna get tased.
Yeah.
I think it was he killed me.
No.
I think I baited him into killing me.
Yeah.
And then he
I
was
think
like
I
all
remember that
pissed
one.
that he was gonna get tased, but then he was actually the traitor, and that I totally
So
fell
people
for.
people called me out. They thought I was like RDMing because I think that was the round that I just unloaded on him, but I wasn't confident enough to finish it. I just wanted to put him in the danger zone so you were 1 hit away.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Oh, he just blasted off." I'm like, "No, I never got a chance to clearly state like." Only Jack would lie so thoroughly as to build the narrative of like, oh no, I'm going to be tased. I killed an innocent.
Yeah.
Right.
And the fact that you were then also staring at the body while also kind of saying this lie, just like all felt very Jack fishy. So I unloaded on you, but then you're like, it's not me. Like I don't want to be the one because I don't want to be tased. But I think it's you, and I don't know.
Dude, adding Taze Fist to that mix changed
It really changed it a
everything.
lot,
Yes, it made it so much more visceral and more real. And I think we should do another one of those pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, now we have
Deceit's a whole different animal with like the lying and stuff like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
though.
Well, because it takes away, because usually it's like, fuck it, I'm just going to kill Gavin this round. Like, it's like, gets rid of all of that. It's
Yeah,
just
you got the
gone.
votes and everything like
Yeah.
that. And like I said, I'm usually okay with you guys. Lindsay is hard to tell because she's a freak.
because she's always infected.
She's always infected.
That's
And also, I feel like when you're a monster, you rarely know what to do. So sometimes you act the same way.
Yeah.
And
She's
like-
always a monster.
No,
Right, she's always a monster, so it's like...
doesn't
She doesn't know what to do when she's human.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it doesn't really spoil anything, but there was definitely a moment where Michael's on the ground. I'm trying to revive him with a syringe, and I was
I saw
like,
that.
How?
Yeah, you have the
Also-
syringe. You're like,
Also,
How
that's
do I
the
do
that even there. That's the least Lindsay thing.
Yeah.
That's Achievement Hunter is stupid.
It is.
Okay. Everything else is all you.
the other
okay?
people, Ryan's hard to tell because I'm always suspect of Ryan. And Alfredo is really good at that game. Alfredo's tough to tell when he's the murderer.
He's pretty good at lying too.
He's good at lying. He knows when he needs to call it. Like, there's certain times you want to call out stuff like if you're the monster and you're running around as the monster and eating people, you can be like, I got a fuse, I need to find the power box, but you're just eating someone and killing them. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But like people think that you're doing something else, and Alfredo will go, whoa, 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 like that. That's the Alfredo tell. If you're Alfredo doing that,
Yeah.
it means he's not afraid of a monster, he is the monster.
Gotcha.
Whoa, 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 oh, wait a second.
He's afraid of himself.
afraid of
Nothing
himself.
feels worse than when you know it's someone else in Deceit or Gmod or whatever. Like, especially in
And
Deceit,
no one
when you can
believes you.
see when you see someone take a blood bag or whatever.
Motherfucking Jeremy. We played Deceit. And I don't know why, I always trust Jeremy. I was like, okay, I'm going to hang out with Jeremy.
Not anymore, you don't.
He's going to be the guy I'm going to hang out with because he's so good at these games. Playing Deceit, there's a thing where you basically, it's like a reader where you can check one person. And so you can scan it, it's like, they're the monster or they're innocent. And Jeremy, it was a 2-person thing where I'd like lift it and Jeremy got the thing, goes, okay, Jack, I'm going to scan you. He scans me. I'm innocent. He scans me and he goes, I'm sorry, Jack, you're the monster, or something like that.
I went,
"What?"
Jack, you lied to me.
Yeah, you lied to me. And I was like, you motherfucker! And then it's
Everyone killed Jack.
Everyone slaughtered me.
It also
I was
worked
like,
out that the person behind me while I was doing it was Alfredo, who was the other infected.
Yeah.
So I
See,
went,
that
Jack,
sucks.
you lied to me. And Alfredo went, it's Jack! And I was like, ejected! And then Jack started yelling, and everyone just lit him up.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than like when you're definitely innocent. You definitely know who it is.
Yeah.
And someone that you're not sure about that you might be accusing, like when you end up being accused as hardcore by an innocent person, especially.
Yeah.
And then you're going down. You're like, I'm going down.
Yeah,
That
well,
being said,
That
as
is
soon-
like, I'm like, fuck, you guys are stupid.
Well,
And I'm dead.
that being said, as soon as someone gets accused, you like, and you're innocent, you just jump on that person too, because you don't want to
Yeah.
be accused. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's Ryan. Yeah, it's clearly Ryan.
Well, like
Fuck
that.
it, let's kill Ryan.
Well, the Deceit video that came out recently, like I was the monster so much, and
Yeah.
Jack was losing his mind on it, and he's like, never trust him, like kill him.
Yeah.
And like we got to a round where I finally wasn't the monster. Alfredo walks in the room, is the infected. And like the way you tell people are infected is there's blood bags around the map, and if you see someone drink them, they're definitely the monster because only the monsters can do that. Alfredo comes walking and he sees a blood bag, and I'm standing next to him, and he stops and he looks at me, And like I look over at
In
him,
the
I'm like,
room or
yeah, like
in the game?
in the game.
Yeah.
So we're like looking at each other, and I'm like, oh, you were about to drink that, and then he like stares at me, turns, drinks the blood bag, and goes, Jeremy drank it, and no one believed me. Like I was like screaming about it, like I was like, he was so cocky about it. He looked me in the eye, but no one believed
Jeremy
me.
was you were cursing him on your way to the grave.
And then like Michael was the other infected, so Michael's jumping on top of it. I don't believe Jeremy. Jeremy,
I was
you
like,
can't
fuck
believe
Jeremy.
him.
He's always
Fuck.
the monster.
So like
Kill
that's
him.
compounding on top of
Yeah.
it, and I just didn't stand a chance. And the whole time, like you can hear Michael call it out in the video. After I'm dead, I'm just sitting there like this. Michael's like Jeremy's just shaking his head.
I like to see it. I wish there could be 8 players in it. It feels like
Yeah.
you need to have at least 1 or 2 more innocents.
Because if 2 innocents die, you're
this
fucked.
game,
You're
yeah.
fucked. Yeah.
So,
But a great game though.
It's fun. It's free on Steam too.
man, Michael, my vision's getting a little blurry right now. Is there any solution to maybe that problem?
Oh yeah, Jack, you should check out Felix Gray. For some
Hey!
Felix Gray glasses.
That sounds like a good plan.
People are always talking about whether video games cause this or not, but here's something they can really cause: digital eye strain. That's true. It's a fact. Monitors, television screens, it causes strain on your eye, and after staring at your screen for hours, you might level up, but you might also have to deal with dry eye, blurry vision, or headaches. Now you can keep your eyes fresh with a pair of Felix Gray glasses available with or without prescription. You know, if your vision is fine, like some people are blessed with good vision, like Lindsay, you could just put on the regular lenses. If you need prescription lenses, like myself, and you can't see anything, they have that available too now. Felix Gray glasses are lifesavers. They filter out 90% of high energy blue light and eliminate the glare coming off all the screens you look at daily. Usually it seems like a hassle to have to protect your eyes, and that's why most of us don't do it, but Felix Gray glasses are an easy fix. Just pop them on and you can feel your eyes relax, even as the action ramps up on screen. I love the Felix Gray glasses. I wear them at home because I'm nearsighted. I can't see anything outside of about 4 feet past me. But it's nice to put them on at night after staring at screens all day, give my eyes a break. I have the Nash pair. They're comfortable and work really well. Take down your competition. I don't, because I'm not good at video games, but you could. If you're already good, they might help you. With the help of Felix Gray glasses, go to felixgray.com/offtopic to protect your eyes today with free shipping and free returns. You got nothing to lose. That's felixgrayglasses.com/offtopics. Felix Gray, FELIXGRAY, glasses.com/offtopic. And see your way to a better future.
That's great with an A.
Yeah, that's
You know
great with
what-
A.
You know what I'm going to see this weekend, Michael?
Extra life?
Extra Life. Hey, let's use this segment to start talking about Extra Life stuff. Hey,
Is that what you
everybody.
were gonna say?
Extra Life. Extra Life starts tomorrow morning. If you're watching this live right now, it's 8 a.m. Central.
Shut the hell up.
Saturday, November 10th, 8 a.m. Central until Sunday, the 11th at 8 a.m. 24 hours of gaming for good. We're very, very excited for it. Last year we raised $1.2 million. This year our goal is to raise $1.25 million. It's going to be super awesome. Very, very excited for it. extralife.roosterteeth.com. That's our hub for all things Extra Life. You can go there. You can see the prizes. You can see the raffles. You can get links to the merchandise. You can see all of our amazing sponsors. There's the videos in there, chats in there. Check all that out. Hashtag RT Extra Life on Twitter or any social media stuff. It's going to be fun. And also, for the first time ever, we're going to release the schedule, which is
Really? Wow.
here.
Right on top of Jack's face. Here, I saw
right.
his hands.
Oh, there it is. So, yeah, right here. So let's run through it real quick. So we're going to start off the stream, 8 a.m. Achievement Hunters kicking off bright and early. Then at 10 a.m., Broadcast Brunch Bunch is going to take over. So they've got some crazy stuff planned.
Like I said, like the bench.
11 a.m., the games team is taking over. Those guys are nuts. They're the ones who came up with Baby Bird. They were the first ones who started doing that, which they're psychos. I love them. Sugar Pine 7 is
Sugar Pine
coming.
10?
Sugar Pine 10.
Oh my God!
That's
The
more.
sequel.
Sure, yeah.
Sugar Pine's coming in at noon. They've got some fun script stuff planned. It should be a lot of fun. Funhouse is coming back after them at 1, doing more of their shopping center stuff, I think, is what they got planned. After that, we've got Twits and Halfwits, which it's a blend of heroes and halfwits and twits and crits. Ben's running that, I believe, and Jeremy's going to be in it. I think Lawrence and a few other people. Following that is Whose Spot Is It Anyway?
I'm in that.
That's returning from last year. You guys loved it. We brought it back. It's going to be lots of fun. Then Always Open is taking over at 4 p.m.
I'm not.
And yeah,
Could be,
that's
though.
Barbara, Marylil, and everybody's going to be having fun with that. Then werewolves. Everyone loves werewolves. That's where Shifty Larry came from, was werewolves during Extra Life.
Was it really?
Katie
Yeah,
called-
because
Katie
shifty
called-
as fuck.
Katie's like, Larry looks shifty, and he became Shifty Larry.
Shifty Larry.
Then at 6 p.m., we're doing a Harry Potter trivia duel. So, yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. It's going to be punishments, trivia. That's an hour and a half of that. At 7:30, we're doing hashtag stretch goals, or Katie and Blaine's mind and body. They have some fun stuff planned. 8 p.m., Achievement Hunter returns for the halfway mark of the stream. So it's Team Nice Dynamite and also Achievement Hunter versus John Mace. So Michael and Gavin, Katie has an experiment for them. That should be lots of fun. And then we also have John Mace versus Achievement Hunter. So John and his team are going to try to challenge us to see if we can outwit them, I guess, with our tools versus their tools.
No, we won't. We'll tell you that right now.
I think we will.
It'll be
think we
interesting.
can do it.
We just got a bunch of stuff today that could probably help out. Then Bob Ross. Everyone loves Bob Ross. I think, did Miles post a journal about it? About the colors you need and stuff. I think either him or Chris did last year. I don't know if they're doing that again. Hopefully we'll see if we can get that taken care of.
Paint along.
That starts at 10, and then 11 o'clock. Chad is taking over 2 hours for the Screw Attack game show, which is all the
Always
Japanese,
fun. Yep.
the Japanese punishments and stuff, Japanese game show types things. At 1 a.m., I'm doing punishment poker, so I'm going to be hosting a poker game for the first time ever, and it should be lots of fun. So we'll see how that goes. Then Too Spooky, of course, takes over 2 a.m. The interns are coming in at 4 a.m. and taking over, and then at 5 a.m. we have the Leet Hour, so we're trying to raise as many Leet donations during 5 a.m. as possible. We don't like.
Better have some good shit on that wheel.
That's gonna be it's gonna be Chad is in there. I think Miles is in there. Caden's in there. They're gonna punish themselves a lot during that hour. Then at 6 a.m. the Animation Breakfast Club, the animators come back, take over, and then towards the end there, Matt Hullen will come back, and we'll have a closing celebration around 8 a.m. So. It's gonna be awesome. And so, of course, we have all the merchandise that you guys have seen. We have the poster, we have the shirts. I think we've posted journals about that. We have the pin sets, individual pin. And then this year, here, Trevor, I'm gonna use you.
Use me.
Use him. Use his body.
Use my body.
Give me that. We have the robe. We have the Extra Life Crown Rooster Hotel robe.
Sexy.
Ooh, that's just.
That's something.
That's all the
That's
rules.
Yeah,
something
there you
you
go.
want to see with your dick out. In.
Yeah.
You know,
so
like
right
wear it.
there. That's the first
Peek
time
out.
we've ever had a robe.
Baby
So
bird.
it's themed around the Crown Rooster Hotel. And so I will tell you they're only medium size. We only have 100 of these, and they're medium size. So if you're thinking about picking one up, make sure you are at least a medium size, or a medium size or less, unless you don't mind it being a little small on you. So we only have 100 of those though. We're still working out the exact price of it, but yeah. And so that'll be the first super exclusive thing we've ever had on Extra
Jack
Life.
only got one size. I'm wearing it right now. I am a normal. I'm a medium.
Normal? Son of a bitch.
man.
Listen, okay, I got really excited about this cozy robe. I'm normally a medium. I'm also 6'2". So if you want to get an eye on like
There you go. Look at that
burdens
sexy.
and all that,
Brachiosaurus Rex.
it'll cover your
But
goods.
check out the embroidery. That's actually embroidered on the pocket there.
Yeah.
That's really, really lovely. It's a really cool looking logo. Ooh.
Don't
So-
worry, you'll speak normally when you wear it. I might not, but you
The
will.
robe doesn't make you talk good.
And so
You need to do that already.
That's all in my own brain.
all of the Extra Life merchandise goes towards the Rooster Teeth donation to Extra Life. So we don't profit off any of the Extra Life merchandise. All of the proceeds from that go to our donation. Last year, Rooster Teeth as a company with the match and with the merchandise stuff we did, I think we donated $400,000 to Extra Life, which
Damn.
was absolutely incredible. This year we're trying to work it in where you can see the merchandise totals as we go along. So you'll see our donation totals and merchandise totals
that'd be
being
cool.
added together. So it's not just like a huge lump at the end. It'll be as it goes along. So you can hopefully see a little bit closer to where we actually are as the night goes on. So. And then I've got, you guys have been sending us stuff, so I've been sending it to we usually have Awu, but we have Extra Life. You've sent me so many of these Death Nut Challenge things. I have so many of these.
Get nutty. I'll suck on one.
We got a second Tase Fist. I have so much hot sauce. Someone sent us bear urine
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
There was also coyote urine.
Yeah,
I-
Oh my
I came
God,
back to my
what?
desk and it was all left on my desk.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, you
wanna-
leave.
It's your responsibility.
That's where it goes.
Is it alright if I open one of these? I want to smell it.
You can
Oh, yeah, I
smell
tried
it.
to
Just
smell it.
don't
No,
eat it.
they're sealed
It's
within there.
sealed, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Yeah. So
you have-
these things, there's 5 levels, and you have to go through all of them.
Now, I can't help but notice that level 1 is called Getting Started, and it's nuts. What kind of nuts are these? Peanuts?
The Death
You're
Nut.
gonna love
Yeah.
these nuts.
It says
You're
Reaper
gonna love
peanuts. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
all peanuts.
Peanuts, it looks like.
Peanuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Coated with ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper powder, which is the first and third hottest pepper ever, I think.
It also says use gloves when you eating
Handling
these.
it, yeah.
Number 2, they replaced the ghost pepper with the scorpion
Jeez.
butch tea, which is the second hottest pepper, and it still has Carolina Reaper. Third, Carolina Reaper peppers, chocolate bootla, which is another, I think it's another word for ghost pepper. No, that's a boot jalokia, I think. And then more Carolina Reaper. Number 4, Carolina Reaper peppers, 7-pot Douglas, 7-pot brain strain in Carolina Reaper.
Jeez.
And then number 5, Pepper X peppers. Fucking Wolverine, Carolina Reaper peppers, Maruga Scorpion, and Carolina Reaper powder.
Yeah, and so there's actually like instructions too. Like you're supposed to, like where is it here? Again, so no liquids or food is allowed until after
dripping down this?
completion.
That's just like
Chew entire contents of each level compartment
Yeah.
for at least 15 seconds. Wait 90 seconds before advancing to the next level. After
fuck.
eating the contents of level 5, the death nuts, you must endure a 5-minute burn to complete the challenge.
Oh,
So,
why?
We'll see how many people can go through. We have a lot. This is only like half of the ones I have. I have
know.
so many. Of these
God
things.
damn.
I really
Oh,
want to
no
try
part
these
of that,
getting
thank
started
you.
ones.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
So we have
I'll do
we
it.
have this. We have tattoos this year. We've got a dunk tank. We've got Velcro wall. Steamroller. I'm very pumped by.
The chip I had.
It's become a
last year,
carnival
the chip was
outside.
okay.
What?
I said I had the chip last year. The world
yeah.
class
like
chip.
that's
Oh,
worse.
I had
what
the
that
Tiger
is right
Balm.
now.
No, the chip wasn't.
oh yeah.
I had
It was
Tiger-
hot, but it wasn't awful.
I'm just saying, just 5 levels.
Do we
of
have
that.
any? Do we have any Vegemite again?
Yeah.
I don't want it on my
not,
head.
Not for you. Not for
Thank
you.
you.
I'm wondering.
Not on my
I
head.
haven't asked him, but I'm curious if Ezra Cooperstein would be up for a Hegemite.
No.
Do you think we could do that?
I can answer that.
Oh God, you're right. We did Hegemite. I licked it off Jeremy's head.
I
Yeah,
wonder-
you wanted to.
I don't
though.
know.
I know.
No
I
one
did,
asked
but it
you
was-
to.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah,
Everyone
it
kept
was
saying
for the
stop.
kids.
Yeah.
They begged me not
kids
to.
Trevor,
said
please
stop.
don't lick it
They
off his
couldn't
head.
keep me
Yeah.
off his head.
So anyway, Extra Life is
That was
going on
awesome.
this week in 24 hours. Please tune in if you can. It's going to be on every single place we stream. So it's going to be on like all of our YouTube channels. We're streaming on Twitch this year. On YouTube, if you're watching on a YouTube stream, we're going to have multi-camera. So we're going to have a gameplay camera, and then we're going to have our main feed camera as well. So if you want to watch the gameplay, because we have games going the entire time. Asus has hooked us up. We're gonna have a bunch of ROG machines set up over there. It's gonna be super badass. EA set us up with a bunch of stuff. Our friends at Astro set us up with a bunch of stuff. We have so many cool
I think
things.
we're getting some cool giveaway stuff from Activision
Yeah,
as well.
Activision. I think Ubisoft is going to send us some things. We've got some crazy, awesome experiences. Like, hey, do you like Achievement Hunter? Second episode came out this week. Would you like to visit the clubhouse set next year when we're shooting season 2? That's on there. So if you want to donate a certain amount, I'm not sure what it is, you can have an opportunity to possibly visit the sets of our clubhouse shoot next spring when we shoot season 2. That'll be up there. I think we have Off Topic might be up there. Did Katie talk to you about that? I don't know.
I think we had an office visit or like a round office visit, maybe stopping by the
okay.
set. Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
I know. I think Gus said podcast visit is on there. Like if you want to come watch a live podcast, there's a whole bunch of amazing stuff, as well as like some smaller things like all the Bob Ross paintings will be on there.
There was I remember there was one. It was a get out of on the spot free. It was
That's
up there.
true.
You don't have to come
Yeah.
watch.
Oh, can I
On
win
the
that?
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could win it.
Yeah.
If you
Love
donate,
that.
you put it in the raffle.
So-
It's like nope, and you give them a little card.
Please
Yeah,
tune
wow.
in. Last weekend we had the community stream, and it went incredibly well. We raised over $100,000.
Yeah, you did.
During the community stream, which is incredible. Like we started at like 40,000, which had been through like we did a raffle during Let's Play Live. A bunch of things. We were at 40,000 when we started, and we ended the night at like $102,000, which is absolutely awesome. Like I was hoping to get maybe 20 grand during community stream, and you guys raised $60,000 during that 25-hour period. So thank you very much, everyone. This will be the last week, and we talk. Well, I'll do a recap probably next time I'm on
Yeah,
a
you
podcast or something. Actually, I'm going to be gone next weekend. I'm going to be
Yeah,
gone
you
next
are.
Week, so.
Stop lying.
So anyway, I'm sure someone will talk about Extra Life either on the podcast or on. Off
Jack will be
Topic,
gone.
but-
We'll be filming Galacticraft Week.
Oh, you sons of bitches. So thank you very much. ExtraLife.roosterteeth.com. It's for the kids. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
I heard that like whatever the final total is at the end of Extra Life, Jack's gonna match it.
Yeah,
I am.
he is.
Yeah,
That's it.
personally.
Hey, can I borrow like $2 million?
And we love doing Extra Life. We've talked about it many times. This is like one of the highlights of the year for
Oh,
us
yeah.
as well. We just love doing it so much.
Good
we have
point.
so much fun.
Good point,
And
Nina.
it's for a good cause. But it is funny to me whenever I talk about it or I try and explain it to someone who has no idea what the company does or what we do. and I explain what we do for the fundraising, it always just sounds like maybe we're going through a weird divorce. We're like, yeah, so Michael got electrocuted, but it was for the kids. So
Yeah.
for the kids.
So it's like
for the kids.
vomiting or pain or like just like hitting your
That people
balls.
love that. People love torture.
People love seeing people get their ass kicked.
Yeah, they
and
do.
like it's also like it's not so far as they don't agree to it, right? Like you don't want to see someone like getting their ass kicked that's like I don't want to do this because then it's like hey, let's fuck.
No, it's like this person's like kick my ass.
But you don't want to see a person who's like it doesn't bother me at all. You need that sweet spot of like oh man I don't really want to do it but I'll do it,
Yeah.
and then people are like excellent.
Well, I mean, that's like the thing. Like when we tased you that one year, it's like that sucked. You knew you were gonna get tased, like you knew it was gonna happen during the stream. But then we're like, we can do it again, which you graciously said, like, well, if we raise another $1,300, another elite donation, you can do. Would you be up for doing it again? You agreed, and then we raised another $2,600. So for like that momentary pain or maybe long-term pain, I'm not sure. Like we raised over $2,500 for kids.
The emotional
That's
pain
awesome.
lingers.
Yeah. But also this year the pummel horse. I don't know if you're around for that.
The crush your balls.
Yeah, crush your balls.
Pummel horse.
Yeah,
It's just the name.
It's like an
Yeah.
industrial. As long as it's an industrial size
Yeah.
like rubber band belt that will
Yeah.
slap your testicles.
So that's going to be available for the whole
Fuck.
stream.
no.
Available.
Is it just one of those, like,
Come
extra
on!
sounds?
We got an empty
Have you not
seat.
seen it?
I've seen it, but it's just
It's
one of those
also-
extra
I don't-
sounds,
yeah,
right?
It
Like
makes
that.
the sound of
it's-
death.
Sounds so rough.
And that's what hits your balls.
It sounds
Yeah.
like what hell sounds like.
Yeah.
Welcome to
that-
hell.
yeah.
Find your pummel horse and stay on it.
It's just like no.
Hitler's going to be with you, reloading it every time.
God.
Yeah. So Wheel of Vengeance will be back. But we do have a Velcro wall, which I'm pumped for. Like that's one of those things where you run and jump and just stick to the wall. Like
Jump.
we were like, should we get one? Should we get one? I'm like, we're getting one. And so then the tattoo artist will be here.
I will use the shit out of that Velcro wall.
Yeah, you
I
should.
wanna
Well, we
hang out.
talked about like getting a few people to help people get higher on the Velcro wall, so
Yeah.
they just get stuck to it.
Well,
So-
if you're cool with it, Jeremy, like who do you think the two strongest people in the office are?
Adam Ellis
Okay.
and
Right?
I mean honestly the Adams
be.
combined. are
Yeah,
gonna be
better
big.
be.
Adam Baird and Ellis would probably
So
be.
that's
Yeah, the
right.
Adams
He just works on his
combined.
glamour muscles.
You
So
get
like-
both the Adams, they pick
actually
up
very
Jeremy
weak.
like Gimli, and they just throw him onto the walls.
Like who are you talking about? What were we saying there? Blaine is really like
Like Blaine and Kyle are both like super
They're
ripped.
ripped.
But yeah.
but like
You're saying
but-
they're weak.
No, I'm not saying they're weak.
That's
No,
what
it's
you're
I'm saying
implying.
total mess. Like
what you're
a
implying.
guy who
I'm
weighs
just saying.
300 pounds that's like built is gonna be 3 times stronger than a dude who's 120
Adam is just
pounds.
like Adam can. I'm sure if he was like, I don't want this building here, he could do it.
I'm just saying. I'm
And
just
with
trying
both
to
of the
give
Adams,
Blaine
you
credit.
get
He puts in the
height.
work.
Yeah, and the Adams are
Yeah,
just
Blaine's
You
actually
get some
5'3".
lift.
giant.
There was
yeah.
one thing I forgot to mention. Oh God, I forgot to message Chad about this and Michael. One of the punishment I wanted to do was we haven't done it before, but I've seen it. Is the Lego Walk of Fire, where you basically dump a bunch of Legos on like a floor, like in a long rectangle. You have to take your shoes and socks off and walk
So
across.
instead of walking on coals, you're walking on Legos.
Not only would I do that, I was waiting for you to say, and then we light them on fire.
Maybe we douse them in fuel. And
Oh,
then
I'd do
also-
that. I'd do a coal walk. I would do that.
A coal walk.
100%.
Well, a coal walk doesn't hurt if you do it right. But
I won't do it right.
He's gonna
What,
twitch.
what makes you think I would do it
fall.
right?
Dude,
What makes you? I'll do the Dwight.
I've seen people try to do the coal walk that don't do it right. You get fucking like 3rd-degree
Yeah.
burns on the
Yeah.
bottom of your
Because
feet.
it's cold. Yeah.
Fuck
I'll do it.
that.
Let's
Yeah,
light the
no
Legos on
way.
fire. I'll
There's
do
a
it.
reason
And
Santa
then you
wears
gotta eat
boots.
them too.
You want to be like, I'm gonna 3rd-degree burn your fucking arm?
some
Sure.
Legos.
No, my
The
feet.
bottom of your
Not my
feet?
arm.
Fuck that.
Now, have you seen the Lego
Walk on that
Walk
shit.
of Fire 2.0?
Walk Fire 2.0. What is that?
So Walk Fire 2.0 is where they put the Legos on the ground, but before putting the Legos on the ground, they stick thumbtacks into the Legos that are poking up.
What
so
the
not
fuck?
only are you stepping
That's
on Legos,
sick.
you're stepping on thumbtacks.
Well, no, that's just cruel.
That's sick.
not if it's
let's do it.
voluntary.
Thumbtacks.
Let's do it.
They hurt, but they're not the
I
worst.
think gonna say like 2.0 is like. And you also
Here,
there's
step on
Legos
these
hitting you in the
thumbtacks.
head.
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah.
We're also
It's like
gonna
a tunnel.
shoot you in the
It's a
arm as you
tunnel.
walk by. We're just
Yeah.
gonna shoot you with a gun.
Yeah.
There's worse things.
And there's someone who
Thumbtacks.
takes
Well, me and my
thumbtacks
friends
to
used
your
to
chest.
staple each other.
Is that worse?
Well, that's annoying.
Take 2 thumbtacks versus.
It's annoying to all of a sudden have a staple in your arm and be like, you shithead.
I would take the staple over the thumbtacks.
You ever see that video where like someone got pissed off? It's like an old viral video where they got pissed off and threw scissors at their
Scissors,
friend.
yeah.
And they opened up in the air and then like one of them just went Puh! And, like
Yep.
one like of the one sizz went right into the like bicep. He's just like What the fuck?
Oh man.
But he didn't run with them though.
Well, it's like the guy who's standing next to like the dartboard, who like someone throws a dart and he like turns his head and it's just in his head.
Oh, the darts are the worst. Yeah.
There was
Don't do that. Don't do
No,
that.
I
was the
no.
video of that
Please
girl.
don't tell me.
I was
just
No,
saying
is it the one you're
it.
thinking? Oh no.
No, I didn't watch that
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
That's the worst video.
I know
I
which
can
one
see
you're
it
talking
in
about.
my
That's one of the worst
eyes.
videos on the internet. Oh my
My
god.
mind.
A girl gets hit with a dart in the eyeball. Yep. And you hear it going in.
What?
Doesn't one like almost just hit her before it too? Or is
Yeah,
that
they
a
laugh
different
about
one?
Yeah.
it.
What
Like,
happens
like
Yes.
one comes in, it's like, and they're like, "Wow, that was great," and then the second one hits her in the eye. I think that's the video.
Now,
Yes.
describe or recreate the sound it made.
Oh, also, and also one. Let's get away from that. To answer a question
look
that
at
some
the
people
cards.
ask, if you're buying Extra Life merchandise, it's only available in the U.S. store. So if you're in Europe, if you're in Australia, I'm sorry,
Awesome.
but we only ship them out of the U.S. So please, you have to buy them there. If they won't be in any of the other stores.
That guy's grabbing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's like, ooh.
He's like pinching the top.
Pinchy pinch.
Yep.
Pinchy.
Why are you just digging through dicks?
Michael told me
it's
to.
Well, I
like-
told him to like rinse his mind of the eyeball. Like,
Only
okay.
eye bleach we have.
yeah, eye bleach. That's what it was.
There has to have been over the course of human history someone who got their eye poked out by a dick.
Why?
I'm just saying.
Out by a dick?
Yes.
That happened
I'm
in
not
the
talking about
House
like
of Cards, but it was a
assaulting
broom.
someone because that probably
That
has
wasn't a
happened.
dick at all then.
But
There
that's
was a
not-
broom
I know.
in the theater mode movie we just saw.
Speaking
that
of
was a-
theater
there we
mode,
go.
Speaking of theater mode.
let's show a clip from this week's Achievement Hunter.
Oh yeah, good call.
Hey Ryan,
Yeah,
let's get a photo of me like on the gallows.
doesn't sound like the greatest idea you've ever had.
Maybe we catch like a dead person.
Jeffrey!
Hey, hold on a second, I'm taking a photo. Do you think I should put it around my neck?
Oh wait, we got a bug. I got a bug. I don't know if it's a ghost bug, but there's a bug and he's loving the Big Mac.
All right, Ryan, here's what I want to do. Get your digital camera out. I'm gonna look like I'm about to slip the noose around my neck.
I really don't think you should be standing right there.
Shut up, dude, it's fine.
If Joe or Moulton are like they died literally right in front of me, I could probably see their dead bodies if they were hanging there today. You guys are out there. Feel free to choke out Jeremy.
Bring it!
All right,
Ready?
hold still.
Do like a burst, okay?
Take that out from around
Just
your...
take the photo.
Jeff?
Uh-oh.
Will Jeff die? Tune in to find out. It's available only for first members. Achievement Hunter Episode 2, The Hanging Jail.
We should adjust the intro for episode 3
I'm in it.
accordingly.
It's just rest in peace. I love this fucking promo image. Right
Yeah,
now
me
so
too.
much. It looks so good.
I like that the eye draws you right to Jeremy.
It does.
The
That's why I
pummel
love
horse.
it.
Yeah.
Jeremy the pummel horse. Here.
Punching ghosts.
It's like genuinely though, we love Achievement Hunter. It's a fun show, and it's one of those things like, wow, this is like an actual real
Oh,
show
wait.
we're on. It's
Here's
pretty
the other
amazing.
exciting thing about it,
Damn.
because we've been talking about it for so long and we've been doing it for so long. It's finally coming out, and we just wrapped season 1.
Yeah,
So we're
yeah.
done shooting.
I got to
until
be in the
next year.
final shot of season 1. It was
Yeah.
very cool.
Woo!
I was sitting
Had
there
a
doing my
little-
bit, and they
we
were
had a
like,
little,
like, check the gate. All right, we're good.
Had a little
ladies and
rap
gentlemen,
party
it's
last
a wrap.
night.
Yep.
We did indeed.
So,
Jack and I were in the last couple scenes. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't in the last one, but that was also some of the most fun Jack interaction I've had.
Normally she hates
there
you.
was no dialogue.
Yeah,
so much
it was just
said.
like I was giving Lindsay her eye line. It was like I was doing over the shoulder, and Lindsay was just looking at me, making the most goofy faces and doing the funniest things. I was like, I trying to like not fall over laughing. It was funny.
Well, Jack, can we talk about our Achievement Hunter ritual?
Of course.
Every
Oh, yeah.
single episode.
Yeah. Okay, so if you're watching this, yeah, this is a
Okay.
visual
All right.
thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, Michael.
I'll describe it.
All right, so we're gonna need someone to be the director to like
director.
say, get ready.
Yeah.
Michael's a good Daniel.
Okay. So like, you know, kind of get you like you're talking to Jeff. Mike.
Oh, I
Right?
see
We
what
need a
this is.
clapper.
Lindsay, can you
Of
kind of give us
course.
the clap?
We had it. Yeah.
And the cameras can be the cameras.
All right, so here we go. So we're
I'm talking to Jeff. I'm like,
she's all the cameras are here.
All right. So give us the clap.
Is it scene 625 Alpha?
clap. Okay, so, all right, Jeff, I'll call action, and then camera move, and then 2 beats, and I'll call Jeff, and then you start your line. Action.
Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is
You didn't wait! You didn't wait till I called Jeff! God damn it! I've told you this a million times, Jeff! I'm Daniel and I hate you! I hate you! You're running my show!
Are we still rolling? That's usually how.
That's how it goes.
So
Daniel.
And Jack and I do that every single take. And sometimes Ryan will jump in.
yeah,
and
Ryan
then-
jumped in. We had all of us doing it once.
One time all 5 of us were doing that.
But yeah, literally, as we're waiting before, it's like action. It's just us just humping at the camera. I don't know why I started doing that. Literally, the steps of the first episode we were filming.
They have a lot of footage of us doing
I
that.
hope they do a compilation of it. I talked to the editors last night, and I was like, if you guys, and they're like, oh yeah, we have a bunch of stuff for you.
I'm sure they do.
But yeah, I don't know how much humping I did, how much air humping I did.
It's not air humping, and I won't spoil it because I think it's gonna be on the blooper reel. But the blooper I had at the Missouri State Penitentiary was also great.
Which one was that?
Oh, when they said, Lindsay, what are you doing
What are you
tonight?
looking for?
What are you looking for tonight?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you.
It was an ad lib.
That's right, yeah.
That was.
Lindsay had a really out of the blue ad lib.
Yeah.
Really, it shocked a lot of us.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. I think they're working on some kind of like episode 8 being like a blooper episode or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Nice.
But yeah, 7 episodes, season 1, and then next season we're coming back. We got a lot of fun stuff planned. The next episode coming up, we can tell you it's Magnolia Hotel.
Yeah.
Is
In
episode
six.
3.
That is? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Magnolia
I wasn't in
Hotel.
that one.
Texas.
It was Gavin and I weren't in that one. It was what, the 3 of you and Ryan?
Me and Michael.
Yep.
Let's say, I mean, this is the easy law of Haunter, right? So
You eliminate
you
2.
eliminate 2 people.
Yeah.
So all of season 1, there's the 7 of us is the cast that's right here.
Jeff's in
the
every
photo.
single one.
Jeff's in every one, and Ryan, I believe, is in every one except for episode 1.
Except for
He's in every
one.
except
I'm in
for-
every.
which is
We
already out.
discussed this last time. I'm in everyone except 2.
Gavin and
Me-
I
me
think,
too.
are in the least, just because Gavin's constantly traveling and
Gavin was in 3.
Lindsay and I swap for baby
Iris.
duties,
Yeah.
basically. But yeah, there's an episode. Every episode, 2 people aren't in it.
Yeah.
So Ryan and I missed episode 1, and then Gavin and Lindsay weren't in episode 2.
Yeah, and then episode 3 is coming out, and that does not have
Me and Gavin.
yeah, Jack. and
Gavin and I.
I was only in 1 with Gavin this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, no Michael and Gabby. Episode 4.
no,
Episode 4 will have Michael and Gabby.
But yeah, and the reason we do that is, I mean, honestly, to like make the narrative a little bit easier to follow, because when there's 7 of us, that's a lot of people.
Yes.
And when you're hunting ghosts, if they
That's
exist,
not even counting the ghost cast.
that's true.
like-
yeah, the ghosts are everywhere
They're
if they were real.
They're divas.
But I mean, like having 7 people, that's a lot of narrative threads to follow, and like, I mean, it's tough enough with 5 people. Throwing 2 more on top of that, it's chaos. And like we've got, I mean, as the season went on, as we started doing more and more of it, it was more like, hey, we want to start isolating people and kind of giving people their own space. And some of these locations are pretty small, so it's like you can't have 6 other people while one person is trying to focus doing what they're doing. So it's fun. Like, and as I mean, like the first episode you saw, the one in Shreveport, was the first one we shot. And it's like they get progressively better after that, in my opinion. I like Shreveport, but I think some of the later ones are.
Oh no, it definitely gets better over time. And in the last episode, the hanging jail, which is the one that you can watch right now, episode 2,
recent episode.
the most recent episode. That I learned that I don't do well when I'm kind of left with my own brain. Like in a small area, because they literally just left me in a cell for like 2 hours,
Yeah.
like just in
This
this like
episode
hot-
has probably one of my favorite just hard cuts, just cutaways. And I won't say what it is. I encourage you to go see it.
It involves me and my
It's
cell,
very
yeah.
simple. And it's the simple, like the simplest things are the most elegant. And
Yeah.
it's a cutaway to Jeremy, and I fucking love it. And I think you'll know what I mean
And
when you see it.
I get very when I'm like left alone.
This is the beginning of it.
This is the beginning of it.
In hanging jail is when, in my opinion, because everyone I did you were on except for 1.
Yeah.
So like
We're
I
usually,
have a very
like, on the same episodes.
Jeremy focused memory of Haunter, like and what you were doing.
Yeah.
And to me, this is where you started to lose it, and it just continued to the rest of the.
And then in the next episode, it gets way
Yeah.
worse.
Magnolia is. I was like, he's losing it.
Magnolia, it gets
Yeah.
to the point where you hear me and the camera's on Michael away from me going,
I'm not in Magnolia. I watched that episode. It's a great episode. They're all fantastic.
but that's the thing. It's like,
Just please watch them, because we want to make a whole lot more of these, and we have merchandise coming. We're working on a poster right now, which we're very
gonna
excited
sell
for.
a ghost in
and
the
we're
store.
we're also working on a
caught
shirt
one.
too.
Ghost in a
And so
jar.
Those will be up
It's a Poe.
hopefully soon.
It's actually my
the
farm.
great thing about the show, in my opinion, like, because I think about it in terms of if I was a fan and like still a fan, and then this show came out, like, what would I think of it at that point? it's so good that it doesn't have to rely on ghosts.
Yeah.
And go, like, we don't have to find anything. It's just also us being idiots in a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At night, and like that works out so perfectly.
That being said, we are looking for stuff.
We are legitimately trying.
I don't want people to get away from that. Like, we legit are trying to find things. We don't walk in and be like, fuck this place. It's like, all right, let's give it a shot and see what we can find. And
Also, something we gotta point out. Something we need to point out, because the editing doesn't lend itself to this. I saw people talking about it in the comments that, like, when you see us kind of questioning the ghosts and being like, is there someone here? Did you die here? Or they're like, oh, they're not leaving enough time for them to respond. It's like, no, we do. We leave a lot of time for them to respond. But they cut it down.
Unless you want an 8-hour episode,
Yeah.
like just of one person's angle, then 8 hours. There's a lot of downtime.
There's a lot of time, and we give plenty of time for
Yes.
stuff to respond and things to
response.
happen. Yeah.
Jeremy and I do a lot of isolation too, because one,
I love being isolated in these places.
I'm one of the believers. I'm the Mulder. I want to believe, and then Jeremy's Jeremy. So
And
he's
I
great when he's by
I
himself.
just like being alone.
But I do like how many times, like, same thing, you're genuinely trying to get a response from the afterlife or whatever. And I'll be like, ghosts, are you there? And then, like, down the hallway here, Michael will be like, hey, fuck. Where are you?
I don't got time for them. You know what I mean? I don't got time for this shit. You ever see a ghost movie? They come out and they get them, right? There's people that are running away, and the ghosts are just like, you can't get rid of me.
Michael's like, first
I don't got
act, let's
time.
move.
Yeah.
People like outside of Achievement Hunter, there's so many like, oh, this is what you have to do. Oh, you have to like get the ghost in there. Fuck the ghost, right? Like I'm not gonna go there and suck him off.
You could fuck
right?
the ghost.
You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, I was just minding my own business, washing dishes, and the ghost haunted the shit out of me and started throwing shit around the room. I'm like, really? Because I fucking had to take like 4 days off from seeing my kid. I fucking flew to the middle of fucking nowhere. We're shooting at 2 a.m. and now I gotta suck the ghost off? Get your ass out here. Come haunt me.
We do a lot of
Fight
that.
me. Haunt me.
What's one of my favorite parts of
Damn
the pilot episode that came out, where we're in that hospital, or I forget the name of it.
Yorktown.
Yorktown, Yorktown Memorial. We were like in there, and it was when I had been locked in the cage. Like Lindsay locked me in like that cage that was downstairs, and you and Gavin come walking down because we're like, hey, they're like, go see Jeremy and Lindsay. And you're walking through the hallway, and you turn the corner, and you hear like, fight me, you fucks!
Yep.
And you go, I think he's this way.
It was like pitch black in the basement, and we're like barely at, there's like a couple intersections. I'm like, I don't know. And then I just hear you screaming. I'm like, they're down there.
Yeah, and like that doesn't come across in the footage either. That lots of times during these haunts, we are looking through our camera lens because it's the only way we can see.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
literally
Oh, yeah.
pitch black in the room.
There's
and
one
we
we
try
did-
not to
It
use a
shits.
lot of like lights and flashlights and shit to see. So it's just using like the night vision to see where the fuck we're
And
going.
you'll
it's
see, like,
brutal.
we included, after the pilot episode, we started including additional camera people who are basically just stationed in positions to watch us. Like, they're not getting involved with anything, but to get shots where it's like, oh, it's pitch black. We can't see shit, but it's like, through our lens, through our eyes, it looks green and, like, lit up. So we have these additional cameras and be like, this is how fucking dark it is.
It's
so if you
also-
see other shots like that, it's not like they're not interrupted.
There's been
also, like-
several times I've gotten freaked out by cameramen
Well, yeah.
because you don't know they're there.
And they obviously edit around it, but it's like there's so many times where like, the fuck was that? And I'll look, and then you just see like the shadow of a person go like.
Or they'll just go.
I have said 100 times, ghosts look like a camera. Yeah. Obviously it gets cut.
Yeah.
But like
At Hellfire, I did that so much.
They're dead quiet. They stay out of it. Anytime, even if you're like, oh, I heard a noise, and you're like, oh, that was just the crew. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? Like,
Daniel will let us know
we
that a
won't-
lot.
We won't put that in if there's like a noise and it's like a camera guy walking around.
Yeah.
kind of deal,
we did a
like,
shoot-
We know they're there. We just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
To keep.
Well,
it
no, we can say we've said all the locations we're
Yeah.
done so far.
Oh, okay.
We did a shoot
Trevor's
fairly
house.
recently in Missouri.
House.
That's all I'll say is that we were in Missouri, so you know the one I'm talking about. And that place was, for some reason, that was especially dark. Like,
Dude, it was dark as shit.
it was
in there.
so dark. Like looking around, I couldn't see like a foot in front of me. I couldn't even through the camera. It was just pitch black. But even during that one, like. There were several times that I was like sitting there waiting to hear something, and it was just me and Ryan or whatever, and we're like trying to hear stuff, and I can hear like a bang or something, and I'm like, did someone move? Like, was there a movement on the hallway? And then like I'll wait for a second, and Dan will go, yeah, sorry about that. I'm like, all right, fuck.
Yeah.
It's happened to me too. There's been many times where I'm like, okay, that was so and so upstairs with the crew, right? Daniel's like, crew is not moving. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
interesting.
that's the best when Daniel's like, no, like, nothing happened. I'm like,
Well,
woo.
that was like, yeah, like we were in a season 2 thing where it was like that, where it's like, oh, well, clearly that's a camera person moving around, and they're like, nope, there's no one up there.
Dude,
and then we went up the staircase.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is like just an empty ass room, and we were underneath it, and there was clearly shit moving around. That's weird.
I can't wait for that episode. That was the creep. Like they said, I love being in isolation. I like to be alone because I feel like that's when the freaky stuff happens. When you're kind of alone with your own brain, you kind of like more. You hear more things and stuff like that. Obviously, some of it's just most of it's mental, but like.
oh shit. Well,
that sucks.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But there's a place coming up, and I think it's in season 2.
Yeah, it's season 2.
Where it's the first time I've been in isolation and I had to leave. I was like, I can't be here right now.
Yeah.
Dude, it was bad. I was like, and then I had to go back to get something because I left something in there, and I was like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back in there.
That was a good example of like us thinking there was a cameraman. I don't know if you covered it. I was distracted by Michael.
Yeah, Jack was like kind of.
He was waving to Barbara.
I was waving to people off camera
I threatened to
while
break
I
his
was off
Huge
camera.
mistake.
Man, look at that.
But yeah, we were like, Daniel, was that a camera person or a cast or like just anybody? And he's like, no.
Yeah, there was a time that we
you
didn't
are
even.
all alone.
There was a time we didn't even ask or anything because we were so certain that it was a camera.
And
guy.
we all were on the same page, and we didn't even say it. Until
We didn't even say it because we were like, that camera guy's making a fuck ton of noise, and then it wasn't a camera.
Until you said that, I was like, you're right. I totally thought it was a cameraman too, and then you were like yeah.
No, well, even that was like, I think that we were filming that one, like the first AD, Derek, he was like, I think, we saw some shit down here too. And it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty weird.
That place is crazy. That's season 2, so that it only gets better. Trust me, the show only gets better.
Episode 3 is like we said with Magnolia Hotel.
Yep,
It's insane.
Magnolia Hotel.
And I know I can talk about this because I know Daniel's not going to put it in the episode because it happened after we had wrapped our ghost hunt itself. But it was a creepy moment that maybe we'll make like a social post about. So we do the like historical reenactments at the beginning of the episode. We usually film those after the ghost hunt, so you're not taking away from any of the authenticity of like first seeing the location, really getting involved with it. Okay. So I was there filming by myself in this creepy ass hotel, chilling, wearing my wardrobe, and I decided, fuck it, I'll just walk around, do my thing. So the way that the building was set up is you could do like a big loop on the interior and kind of hit all of the rooms on the first floor. So I rounded a loop, and I do so. I come back around one side, and I saw this door just flung wide open. I was like, interesting.
Like you saw it actively open,
No,
or
like
it was already
just
open?
suddenly open, and I had taken like seconds to go around. And I was like, that's weird. Probably someone from crew. I asked everyone on crew, and no one said they were inside the building with me.
There's weird shit like
Weird.
happens like that.
Wow.
Weird shit like happens.
I expected you to go
Ratatouille,
around,
yeah.
and when you came back around, you were on the second floor.
Oh my god.
Also,
Where am
That's
I?
some Hill
She
House
walked
shit.
through a door and she
shit.
also something I want to point out.
house.
I saw someone bring this
It's kind
up.
of a freaky circle.
I responded to someone on Reddit about this because I saw someone bring it up on the most recent episode, the hanging jail. They were like, oh, I want to know where they do these reenactment scenes because we do like the whole the thing at the beginning, the story time we call it, where we kind of reenact what happened in these areas. And like, I want to know where we do it. Most of the time, it's on site.
Yeah,
like a lot of the times we do it on site. All the jail cell things that we do in that shot. When like Ryan's the warden and we have all the shit going on. That's in the jail. That's
Usually-
literally in the place.
We usually go to the location. We get there in the daytime. You know, we get in our hotels, all that. We go to the site. We set up.
Go to the gym.
We
if
do.
you're me.
Yeah, of course.
Get ready for the shoot.
You walk to the gas station, eat a couple Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Get some Pokemon.
Down 5 monsters.
Yeah. We do the intro and then we do the ghost hunt, you know, into the wee hours of the morning, you know, overnight. Then we go back to the hotel, go to sleep, wake up, come back, and then do the live action
story
stuff.
time.
Usually.
It's a 2-night
Usually,
thing, yeah.
almost every shoot we've done that. There's been like 1 or 2 where we couldn't get back to the location, but most of them are like that.
So this one coming up, the Magnolia Hotel, Lindsay and I were like so distracted because the owners had cats.
That's true.
And Lindsay's like, they have a cat. It's over there.
Check
I'm
it
like,
out. Not only did they have one,
like go over to like
Yeah,
see
but
the
then
cat.
after you guys
Jeremy, they have
left,
2 cats.
after you guys left, they were like, we don't have cats.
They're like, oh.
Spooky.
No, wait. Going back to you talk about fucking the ghost is our new strategy.
What? Yeah, hell yeah.
1, we gotta try that.
Okay.
2, we gotta bring in this.
I'll be the fucker.
Well, we should bring in this
Get on
woman
my dick, ghost.
that I tweeted about because it was some news report that
seducer.
happened recently. But this woman went on like Oprah and all these talk shows, and she talked about how she's had like over 50 spectral lovers. It wasn't like
Spectral
it wasn't
lovers.
it wasn't a committed relationship. She just wanted to fuck ghosts.
It's just a fling.
Yeah,
Ghost
but
fling.
now she's finally settled down. One proposed.
That woman.
Yes.
That
She
woman.
settled down with the ghost?
Listen,
yeah, she's good.
she found a ghost in the Australian outback.
That woman.
In the brush.
Dude, yeah.
And she got on the plane. She was distraught. She left her love. Guess what? Ghost was on the plane.
Oh my God.
Ghost was on the plane, came back
We're
with
good.
her.
Did she join the Mile High Club with a ghost?
Yes! Yes, she did, Jeremy!
This woman's fucking ghosts on a plane, and I'm scrounging around a basement begging for it.
That's it.
What
Next,
does she have that I don't?
next
have?
Achievement
Blow
Hunter
the ghost in your
episode.
butt.
Tackfest,
I've
dick
offered.
out.
I've
That's me
offered.
all episode.
Yeah.
Daniel, cut around it.
Nude,
I'm
she's
doing it.
Nude plus the vest.
They'll come out.
They'll be looking
Yeah.
like that.
She said, nice. She's saying
Hopefully
she's
not.
trying to have a child. She's trying to get pregnant, and she is genuinely unsure if this child would come out spectral or physical.
We won't
Maybe
know.
half
Or
and half. Maybe
yeah.
they half and
My
half.
guess
She's
is
gonna
it's
give
gonna
birth to
be
Danny Phantom. That's exactly where I was going with it.
He's a phantom.
Jeremy will dress up like
You
him. Nobody
said
will
you
get it.
offered to blow the ghosts.
I don't know if I've told that
believe
story
you.
on off topic.
Yeah, I don't know. What's that?
Is that you said you've offered to blow the ghosts. One, I don't believe you. Two,
I'll suck a ghost off. There, I just
Well,
said it now. They should be able to hear me anywhere. Why do I
now,
gotta go to them?
To make sure that they know that, next time we do isolation, just go by yourself, get on your knees, and just stand there with your mouth open for like 5 minutes.
No, I'm not.
I don't want to do any of what you just
You
said.
know what?
See what happens.
Somebody will fuck my mouth, but it won't be a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay,
They'll
I'm a
slip
little
in.
concerned.
Yeah, I mean, he was there.
He'll slip in. While on the subject of ghosts,
Yeah.
you know, all these creepy stories, my iPad shrunk. It's tiny now.
Oh, yeah, look how
It's
small
a tiny iPad. Maybe a ghost did it. I don't know. Who knows? This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Empty Faces. Do you love Halloween and ghost stories?
Whoa!
Then Empty Faces will be your new favorite obsession. Empty Faces is a monthly subscription where you become immersed in a paranormal investigation to try and stop an unspeakable evil. Each month, they'll send you cryptic clues, objects, and ciphers that you can actually use to solve the mystery in real time. It's so interactive and convincing that it's scary. It's perfect to play by yourself, a fun date night, or a game night with friends. You can even join their online community and swap theories with people who are at the same point as you in the story. We're now subscribed to Empty Faces, and it's a lot of fun. It really does feel like you're a character in your own scary movie. Clues are challenging, but we have such a great time figuring them out. Right now, just for our listeners, you can go to emptyfaces.com/offtopic for 10% off your first box. They only accept 200 members per day, so hurry to take advantage of this offer. That's emptyfaces.com/offtopic for 10% off your first box. Emptyfaces.com/offtopic. See if you have what it takes to handle the horror.
It's not bad.
Jeff doesn't.
Spooky.
Jeff does not. Gavin does not.
No. Oh.
Jeff,
How those fresh boys doing?
we've talked about.
has a Michael
They're still fresh.
podcast face.
I like he's
He does. Yeah, no, you're right. He does.
We've talked about.
Oh, is that his name?
Lindsay and I finally watched Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, yeah.
Finished it. It was
I
good.
need to see that.
It's good.
I haven't gotten
It's
around
really
to
good.
it. But
Jeff
please.
has basically said, like, because Millie already watched it. So he's like, well, I wanted to watch it with Millie, but she already watched it, and, you know,
He's a pain.
can't
I'll
watch it
watch
by
it with
myself. Basically, he's like, well, I can't watch it now because I have no
I'll
one to
text
watch it with.
Yeah.
I was funny. I was talking to Jeff about it before we finished it. We were only like 2 or 3 episodes in, and I was texting him about it. Like, man, it's really good. And I'm not a huge fan of horror, but I was like, it's good in a way where like the writing's really good, the acting's good, and it's more like fucking creepy than like jump scare. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
you know
That
what
I
mean?
like that.
You know, and it's
I
like it's
enjoy that very
good.
much.
It's very interesting. You're intrigued. Every episode ends. I'm like, fuck, I want to. Oh shit! Like I want to know what's going on in the next one. And I've been saying that anyway. But to explain it to Jeff, I was like, yeah, it's really good. And honestly, it's not like there's not really that many jump scares or anything like that. And I was texting him, and he's just like, oh, well, yeah, no, I mean, not that would be a problem for me. I'm a very brave person. So I don't know why you're telling me that. And then I reply back, I'm like, oh, of course, I'm more saying it for myself. I'm just speaking out loud. And
You
he
could have
was
just
like,
sent him a
"That
picture of a
makes sense."
snake and he would have broken his phone.
I would never do that because he would.
yeah.
Because
Shatter
the
it.
problem is he could never open a text from me again because it'd be waiting there. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like even in person, you could like flash it to him and take it away.
Yeah.
I would be afraid. I would feel genuinely bad if I texted it to him because I know he'd be like looking at his phone like I don't want to open it.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it. I'd have to text him like 12 more times, like nothing, just to like bump it up in the conversation.
Jeff, something great I learned about Jeff is when he tries to scare people, because this was wherever you dressed up like your first costume that you put on, the first episode of Achievement Hunter that came out. Shreveport.
Hanging jail.
No,
Oh,
Shreveport.
Shreveport. Yeah.
Shreveport. it didn't make it into the episode, but Jeff tried to jump scare me at one point in that, like hid in an area and waited for me to get close and jump out at me. But Jeff does this thing when he tries to jump out, and he makes this noise that I guess he thinks will scare you, but when he jumps out of an area, he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's his like, I'm gonna scare you. He goes, nah! Like that. And they didn't leave it in the episode because I was looking at something, and then Jeff jumped out and went, nah! And I went, oh, Jeff, I think there's a thing.
Oh, thank God you're here, Jeff.
I went, oh. And when I get, they've tried it a couple times. When I get jump scared, I literally go like, oh. Okay. Then I go back to the thing.
I never emit a noise when I get jump scared.
That's
I
the
get
thing.
the internal like shake.
I go on guard. Like I don't make a scream is the thing.
Same.
The number of times Jeff has scared himself.
Yes,
during
Jeff scares himself a
random
lot.
haunters, where he's just like, he's closer to a wall than he thinks, or like there's something in front of him that he didn't notice he walked into. But I mean, it's like he's in that mindset, he's in that mode where he'll just be walking and like he kicks a chair by accident, like. He'll literally do the scramble and like spin around.
Jeff and Gavin, they're so good at like they vocalize when they're scared. You know, where it's like
What do you like shrink in and like?
Yeah, like
get
me,
silent?
you, Ryan, and Jack. I think all
I get
just
like,
kind of like
it like shoots like through me, and I'm like,
yeah, like I go on guard, but it's not like a loud thing. So it's not fun to watch.
I will
Like-
say, there is, although the whole show doesn't have many, there is one jump scare in Haunting of Hill House that is insane and scared the
Really?
shit out of both of us.
it did scare the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
I jumped.
Yeah.
Oh, I will jump all day.
Can I know, and the audience, you can mute your speakers for 10 seconds. I want to know what episode number that is so I can brace myself.
It's 9.
Yeah, it was like 8 or 9.
It's 8 or 9. I think it's
Later in
9.
the season.
Cool.
I think it's 9. It like at that
Speakers
point,
back up.
I decided they earned it after watching like 8 or 9 episodes, and they really never do it. I did not see it coming. I was like, oh my god! Even then, it was like, and then I said to Lindsay, I was like, fucking Christ!
Yeah, that's
like,
always
scared
the
the
reaction to
Shit out of me.
Yeah.
I still didn't like. We didn't like yell, but
No.
it just like it startled
We
the hell
both
out of
were
me.
like,
It was like
fuck.
someone grabbed me and shook me.
Yeah.
I hate.
And it's not really
Yeah.
a
Hate
spoiler
those.
to say it, but I was watching some behind the scenes stuff and talking to the people who watched the show, and they said for that jump scare, the director was very smart, and there are other actors in the scene. They're the ones being scared in the moment. The actor told the person doing the jump scare, he's like, come in like 30 seconds early. So the reaction that you get from the other actors is very genuine and real.
Really?
Like they were freaked out by what happened.
That's cool.
I feel like you just fucked up though. Asking what episode that is, because now you'll be watching the whole episode waiting for it.
Oh no!
And it's worse.
It was a wise mistake I made. So you see,
It's a wise
I'd rather
mistake.
brace for one whole episode, maybe 2 whole episodes, if it's 8 or 9,
Than a whole
the entire season. I'd be
I
like,
guess, yeah.
I'd be like, because I
didn't tell them the right episode.
Oh, nice.
see, like I sit there, like, and I usually like
You do-
block,
you do
I
this?
block
That's
one,
what I
like,
do,
one
yeah.
ear to like muffle it. It's the sound that does it. The jump scare is like 90% sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The visual of it is not what gets me. It's just the sound. I'm like, fuck. It's just loud.
Well, it's like anytime you watch
So I just,
something
like,
scary,
brace.
when the music goes away, it's like, oh shit.
Oh, dude.
I go, oh damn it, and then I go like this.
So much of this show is just silence.
Oh, really?
Also,
Oh
yeah.
God! What was that? I'm terrible. What's the title of that movie that was just mostly silence? You can't speak and stuff. What was
Quiet
it?
Place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that one. You're just constantly on edge because there's no sound. You're just
I
like,
thought you were talking about Paddington.
That too.
yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
People like that one.
Yeah.
Now, do you watch it during the day or do you watch it at night?
Haunting of at Hill. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't
We
started it yet.
only watched it. At
Barbara
night.
doesn't
It
like
was
scary
awesome.
stuff, so that's one that I'll have to like find time to just watch myself. Right now, I'm crunching through a couple other shows that she doesn't watch, so that one.
Yeah.
Watching Better Call Saul and House of Cards.
Gotcha. Nice.
And
I gotta catch up
something
Better
else
Call
I'm
Saul.
forgetting.
That was our go-to right before bed. Like, let's pop on.
Yeah, it was awesome. We like exclusively watched that movie.
Oh, and
that,
Westworld
that
season
show
two?
like midnight or later.
That's awesome.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, Haunting of Hill
Probably a
House.
good way to do it.
Yeah.
You watched
It's just
Daredevil
like-
yet?
No.
Oh, that's the other one.
No,
Need to watch
I got- you
You gotta watch
Daredevil.
Daredevil season 3.
Gotta watch that.
It's
phenomenal.
I caught
It's really
up on
good.
Walking Dead.
Nice.
I fell off that show 2 or 3 times already,
So
and
I
I
keep getting back on the wagon. I can't do it. 2-3 years go by, and I'm like, this is my Saturday and Sunday. And
Yeah.
I watch like 25
it's good.
episodes.
It's just
good and
I'm
it's
tired,
not good,
yeah,
and it's good and
I'm
it's
just,
not good.
I'm just tired of falling
Is that the
off.
actual time?
It's just this. Yeah.
Today's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably gotta run.
Ugh, I said I'd be on a stream at 3:30.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
All right,
Wrap
some
it
people
up.
are. We love you.
I mean, we still have a post show.
Extralife.roosterteeth.com.
Oh, go pick up your moonballs and your Monopoly boards.
your
And your fucking
And
canteen.
Achievement Hunter Live. if
Stay
you're
hydrated.
Australian.
By the way, when we were talking about it, all I can think about, this is not leaving my side all season 2
Nice.
of Hunter.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, that's brilliant.
It's
gets
like
hot.
hot as fuck
It gets
in a lot
hot.
of those
You
places.
get
We were
thirsty.
sweating to death in Louisiana. I'm gonna be like glug glug piss.
Oh, you're gonna piss in an episode?
Hashtag glug glug. Well, I started. I
Glug,
already I'll throw this out here. 1 cantina for water. Okay, now I pulled a Sarah.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
That's
1
okay.
canteen for water. 1 canteen for
Glug,
piss.
piss.
Or a third for ghosts.
Third for ghosts.
Yeah, put the ghost in there.
Don't mix them up. Don't drink the piss or the ghost.
Yeah, that'd be a bad mistake. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.